the board.
Cool.
Because I figured you were going to. And also, I've got Wolfgar's Finra. John, I don't know if you wanted his wolf bring back your wolf or not, but I made sure the token was there.
Right on.
Well, yeah, my wolf was with me, so.
Yeah, but he didn't get. He got I think he got mollywopped in the last
obliterated. Session. Yeah, he got killed before the last session. I thought.
Well, I mean, it's literally standard operating procedure for me to just use a charge of my wild shape to bring him back every morning. So.
Okay.
Well,
all right. So
same thing. I would have my echo out too. So.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get you. I'm putting the thing here.
It's more for when we do go into battle. I don't have to waste a bonus action.
Right. It's already said. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Too big. Again, each of these squares are about 10 feet. So.
Cool.
I can put scale. Yeah, I must have spent an hour trying to sync the map grid with the grid from Owlbear. And this is the best I came up with.
It's pretty close.
Looks great, Mike.
I can see where you had issues because it looks like it's 9 different pictures.
Well, yeah, that I mostly was trying to the darker blue area. That was really my main concern.
Yeah, it's because
okay.
You've already got.
But I think that the squares on the actual map that I imported, which are the gray lines, I think they're not true square. I think they're a little bit rectangular, where the squares for the grid for Owlbear are actual true rectangular.
It could be, yeah.
Or
it could
square.
Be the aspect it could be the aspect ratio of the images you installed.
Yeah.
Is off.
Also looks like they were trying to be larger squares than.
Yeah. Whatever. It looks fine.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you guys can kind of at least get some. But
I'm colorblind. At least the colors are contrasting enough that it's not going to be a problem for me. So.
All right. Cool. That's all I really wanted to kind of address at the beginning. So Blue is back. He just brought him back.
No, I know. But isn't Soul dead?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. Anyways, this is just the battle map. This is let's get to the setup, okay? So don't look behind the curtain quite yet. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So here's the preamble. So after a very bloody fight with the Kalthar, the Odinsmen find themselves returning towards the home base of Horgan, the village that you had stayed in a few weeks ago. And unfortunately, you're 2 less within the party that have fallen their duty served. Peace to the fallen. As you approach the crest of the hill, you see plumes of smoke rising out of the east, the very direction of the village you seek. What do you do?
Is that where we're going? And I point where we go, something happens.
Yeah. Well, you feeling up for a run?
Not really a run, but I mean, I guess.
You're about to answer your question specifically, John. You're about a day, maybe 2 days from your encounter with the Dark Elves. So you've had plenty of time to heal up, refresh your spells. You've been, contemplating what their next steps. What does Odin have in store for you next? So, as you quicken your step, you notice that not only is the air filled with ember and smoke, but there's a strong stench of blood in the air. As you come to the outskirts of the once calm and scenic village, all that greets you is the smoldering ashes of the homes that once stood there but a week ago. Even the sturdy pine-hued longhouse that you have spent many of the night by the hospitality of the Jarl stands as an empty husk of a building. Judging from the onslaught, this must, by all accounts, this must have happened just in the last few days. As you venture into the center of the town, to your surprise, a pile as high as once of the lively, comfortable homes stands a pile of blackened and burnt bodies of the townsfolk that you knew, men, women, and children alike. Spiked from the waist to the neck is the Jarl himself, standing before you at the front of the pile, skewered and crucified.
Now, is this the Jarl that sent us to fight the 2 dragons?
No, the Drow.
Oh, this is the Drow Jarl. Okay.
This is the one that kind of lavished you. He's the one that gave you the cold weather gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is the one that sent us to go fight the 2 dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was Hemgar that actually kind of had sent you to go
Right.
sent the dragons. He was just
that's the village. That's the village, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the village you were staying at when Hemgar came in and said, "Hey,
That's
here's
right.
your rings, here's your mission," and then the Jarl himself was like, "Wow, you guys are like celebrities. We're going to lavish you with, gifts of being able to go on." They provisioned you. So, anyways, this is what you find in the center of the town. At this point, as you are seeing the smoldering blackened bodies of the town folks, a familiar figure appears before you, pointing at the smoldering berm of the townspeople. It's a ghostly figure of Soul, and he says, "My brothers, an atrocity has happened that we cannot ignore. I am now the harbinger of fate. I cannot join you on this as much as I wish I could. It stands to reason that the new gods are out to eradicate the one true faith of our fathers, and Odin has taken note. Even though some of the Norse gods are concerned about their strength, even though some of the Norse gods are very concerned about the strength of their faith, because it's weakened over the last few years. Faith and followers have converted to the new religion of the one God and His Son. Some to call Him only as the Christ. I cannot leave this plane until my duty is done. I can only advise you in this capacity, almost like an Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of thing. After he's been like cut down by
Use the Force,
Darth
Luke.
Vader. And I cannot rest until this wrong has been righted, not only because of the villagers' onslaught, but there's an evil perpetrating by these madmen that they have no sanctity for life in conjunction with nature. They'll burn everything away and everything in the search for what is so-called the sin. So the
sins.
Yeah. While you've been gone, the 9 Jarls of this country have been slain. And even the High King Erlich lies morally wounded on his deathbed, crying out for his only son, who is to succeed him as the High King. Jurgen, a boy of 12, is the only last living relative and soul that can take up the mantle of not only Jarl, but of High King of the North. By Odin's grace, it must be made so that the bond of the 9 houses can bond together and ward off the evil that are only known to us as 2 words, the Holy Crusade.
Oh, nice.
I know of the location of where the young Jarl is being held captive, and by the light of time, I offer to transport you to that location so that you can right the wrongs and put these poor souls. And again, he points to the smoldering bodies of 50 villagers to rest. He also, at this point, he glides over and points at a small house that is still slightly smoldering, and says, look under the rubble. There's a chest there to help you on your journey.
Okay. I want to grab the Jarl by his armpits and try to slide him off of the spike, but I want to whisper in his ear while I do it. Seems as if they were waiting for you too, my friend. As I pull him off
with your strength of fire giant, strength, it's almost like, if you remember in the movie The Untold Story of Dracula, the impaled, he looks like that, except but he's outstretched as a crucifix. Yeah. Easily you pull him off of the spike that he's on, the skewer, and put him on the ground.
I throw him in a fire pit with the rest of them.
All right.
And then
the instant you do that, he immediately starts to be engulfed in flame.
Good.
Yeah.
So we see each other again in the halls.
Yeah. At this point, we'll head to that stone foundation and see if we can find said chest.
Yeah, after just a small bit of clearing of debris, you find a chest that seems to be undamaged, unmarred. And once you've opened it up, you see that there are 6 greater healing potions in the chest.
Nice. Is it a nice chest? Is it built well?
Perky? Yeah, it's well built. It's plain, very plain looking, as if it was, maybe the storage of an apothecary of the village. But, it's nothing ornate like you would find at the Jarl's house, but it's definitely a well-built pine box. It's about 2 feet by a foot and a half by 8 inches.
Sometimes a regular chest is just as good, or if not better, than an extraordinary chest, sir.
So you're going to put that in the bag of holding?
I don't know about that.
So I'll take one myself.
Well,
and honestly, I look at Wolfgar. I know he can't look back at me. Wolfgar and say, "You should hold on to these, my friend."
Well, I'll take 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
distribute them amongst
hold on to the vast majority.
I'll be fine.
Oh, well, sure.
Yeah, those are 4d4 plus 4.
I'll hold 5 of them.
Okay. I'd like to ask this question: are you putting them into your backpack, or are you putting them on your belt pouch, or are you putting them on your top of your head? Where are you putting them?
I'm gonna actually put one on my belt.
Okay.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna stuff them in my jacket.
Okay. You'll be able to stuff 2 in your jacket.
Yeah, then I'll put 2 in my jacket and 3 of them in my bag.
Okay. The reason I ask that is that I do play it that as a bonus action to yourself, you can take a healing potion as long as it's accessible and not in your backpack. If it's in the backpack, then it's a full action. Yeah, it takes an action. Also, it takes a full action to feed an unconscious person.
Yep.
To get them to sip, it takes a full action to do that.
I so agree with those mechanics.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, Soul gets you to circle around him with your familiars, and within about a 10-foot circle, and he says, make sure you're touching everyone's shoulder, like the next person next to you, the shoulder.
Link up.
Yeah, link on. And all of a sudden, this brilliant, bright white light blinds you for a split second, and you find yourself on the edge of a frozen lake at the top. It seems like at the top of a mountain so high that it's above the clouds.
I want to put my foot spikes on.
Okay. Yep. It takes you, it takes you about a minute to put your crampons on. Anyone else want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
We've all learned about Mike and his frozen scenarios.
Take one step and then you start sliding. It's kind of like Mario in the video game. You're sliding downhill. You cannot stop.
Right.
You notice that by having the crampons, you do gain purchase on the ice, but you do notice that the movement is your movement will still be halved. It's just you won't, like you said, Eric, you won't be sliding or being able to be pushed off without some type of resistance.
Yeah, there is no struggle bus.
Yeah, you can't running in crampons is like you might as well be on stilts.
High heels
when it comes to distance movement.
Running in high heels, right?
Yeah. In classic Mike Graham form, of course, the winds are billowing. You can feel the cold burst of air whisking over the top of this 8,000 foot top of this mountain where this lake is. Off in the distance, about maybe 300 yards ahead of you, you can see a large, extremely huge white building in the distance, and it looks like it's almost like a fortress made of ice and snow.
Elsa?
I was just thinking
Let it
Superman,
go.
but yeah.
Let it go.
Okay, I mean Superman works too.
Yeah. Might have a little trouble picking up that key, but So anyways, that's what you see out in front of you. And, you do notice that literally about 2, 3, 4, maybe 100 feet away from you see large cracks in the ice that they're about 10 feet in width from one edge to the other. As far as like, if you were going to jump over them or something like that, they're about 10 foot wide gaps. Also, as you are walking on the ice, you can feel that the ice is more than frozen to support your weight, but you can see, that's why I made the picture the way it is. You can see water moving underneath the ice.
It's just like a thick foot of ice, but clear enough to see the water flow.
Yeah, you can see that the ice is frozen a couple of feet. Yeah, more than ample to support your weight or any weight, but you can see that. What's that?
Nothing.
No, go ahead, John.
I said until we start throwing fire around on it. I
can either confirm or deny what you just said, but
yeah.
He said until we start throwing fire on it.
Yeah. Well, that's always a good mix. That's always a good mix. So what you can see is like this tall, towering fortress on the top of this like 500-foot ice spire, and that seems to be almost like at least like 300 yards to the very path that leads up to that fortress. What would you like to do?
Start walking that way.
Okay.
That seems to be where we're headed.
So the fortress is at the top of the spire?
The fortress is at the top of the spire. So you're on the like a plateau area of the mountain, and then towards across the frozen lake, you see a 500-foot spire that ends with the fortress being on top of it.
Okay. Can I see a point on top of the spire where we could land?
No, if you look at the picture, all the spires are jutted up into almost like lance-like structures. If you look at the picture I sent, everything almost ends up in like a
spike.
Sharpened pencil.
Spiked spire.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Well, I was gonna try to take a shortcut.
Will you help me find a body?
You'd almost think someone might have thought about that. Well, out of game just for a second, because we're all DMs. I was thinking to myself, well, why wouldn't Soul just like jut? Why wouldn't he just like jut you right over to the fortress itself, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's why. So as you let me go ahead. Oh, and Soul's not there anymore. Soul biffs out. He says before he fades, that long kind of fading where you think, is he actually going or is he staying or, what's going on here? He actually says,
back in and out.
Yeah, he kind of, he says, my brother's, he says, my brother's the best to you in the battles to come.
Oh. And we will meet each other once again in the great halls of Valhalla, sitting with Odin.
I have the first round already set.
You know me, I need many more.
There you go. So anyways, let's get a marching order before we actually start moving the tokens across the board.
I'll go first.
I was gonna say, there's clearly something that we're supposed to encounter right there that's been blacked out on the map there.
Right.
I'll go first. Actually,
I would still say put our Echo.
Let Echo go first, and then me, and then Iric.
Okay. Yeah. How far ahead of the Ivan do you want the Echo to go?
Probably 10 feet. I'll probably stay about 10, 15 feet behind it.
I was gonna say it can only go like
because the Echo can't be more than 30 feet. So yeah.
Okay, so that's 10 feet from Ivan, and then Eric would have to be somewhere in this area.
Yeah.
And then where do you want to be, Wolfguard?
Right where I'm at's fine.
Okay, and then where do you want Baloo to be?
Oh, he's gonna be right up there by me.
Okay. So,
the Bad brothers got to stay together.
Yeah, and where do you want your wolf to be, Wolfguard?
Right next to me. It's fine.
Right next to you. Okay. All right. Good. So here's at least the initial marching order. All right.
Your aim sucks, Mike.
What? Well, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 screens up, so I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's more of a operational thing. There you go. All right. So as you're heading kind of like over this area where the cracks aren't very prevalent, as you get to there, you notice that at the start of the footpath towards the ice fortress, you see now blended in. Like what's the highest perception in the group? Passive perception.
My passive perception is 17.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's a 13. It ain't me.
Okay, go ahead and just roll for perception for me then.
All of us?
All of you. Yep.
That's 27.
Ooh,
I rolled a 20 plus 7.
I got a +2 to perception, so that's going to be an 18 for Ivan. That's fucking weird.
27.
Okay. So Wolfguard, you immediately see that at the beginning of the footpath, the ice that this whole plateau area, this whole frozen lake area is reflecting the sky above, so that it gives it kind of an eerie light blue color. You can see right at the beginning of the footpath, there's a slight differentiation between the actual terrain and some creatures that are guarding the path to the fortress. And I'll go ahead and.
I feel the presence of something.
Yeah, the blind guy sees. No.
Yeah. I smell them.
He's old Daredevil behind. Echolocation.
Well, yeah, I rolled a nat 20, so I just ruined the whole day because my first roll was a 20. Like,
Nice.
expect fucking critical failures for the rest of the day now.
And let's see here. Should be able to cut that out right there too. Okay, good. All right. So what you see just on the beginning of the footpath leading up to the frozen fortress, you see a huge ice creature. It looks almost like a frozen gorilla, large ape. What's that?
I was gonna say those look like spiders, but okay.
Well, if you look at
If you zoom in, they're not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
They're frost giants of some kind or
yeah.
something.
Again, these are 10-foot squares. And so, yeah, these creatures are at least 10 feet. And behind them, about maybe 10, 15 feet, is a larger creature that looks to be almost like almost twice their size. All of them are seemingly made of snow and ice. And they are about 200 feet in front of you. And what would you like to do? You can see that they're like beating their chest and they're like, almost taunting you to come. If they had shields and they were Vikings, they'd be beating their shields.
Right.
So it looks as if these creatures want to perish. Maybe they want to go meet their gods.
All right, Rocky, you came
to the field of battle again.
Right, you came just at the right time, Rocky. We're just getting into they're at the top of the mountain, the 8,000-foot mountain on the frozen lake, and they're working their way towards the frozen fortress. All right.
Ivan says, well, if it's the gods they're trying to meet, then it is the gods they will meet. Let us send them there.
All right. Yep. So are you guys going to move in the same order in which you initially set up as?
Yep, I am.
Okay. All right. So as you get closer, I'll go ahead and move everybody here.
Ivan never backs down. He never surrenders.
So as you're moving up through here, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, as the count would say. You notice that there's a shimmering, a quick shimmer as you see one of these creatures. Go ahead. So now instead of 3, there's now 4.
Some duplicity. Excuse me.
Okay.
The ones on the left, I'll take the ones on the right.
You're
Let's
about
go.
120 feet from where the first creature is. They seem to be standing their ground at the edge of this passage, this ravine that kind of that leads up the pathway to. Yeah, you're about 120 feet from there. Yeah. At this point, once you're in this range, roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
I got a nat 20 for 21.
Okay.
Told you I was gonna roll shitty. I got 6.
Okay, let me put everyone here to the initiative here. So add to initiative.
Got a 19. 14 plus 5.
Okay, 19. That also Blue, I guess, shares your same initiative roll.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that right? Okay, just want to double check.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Blue 19. Where'd you get? Oh, Eric, you got a 6.
I told you I was gonna roll shitty. I rolled a 3.
Well, you rolled that. You kind of blew that 20 right out of the gate.
Every time you have me roll perception early on, it fucks me for the rest of the day. I don't know what it is.
All right, and let me go ahead and roll for their initiative here. So we'll just start with them. Go old school dice here. Oh my God. Where is he? There he is.
All right, let them come to us.
3. First by 1. Jeez, man. This might be quick, overly quick. 6. What's your dex, Eric?
Dex is a +3, 16.
Okay. And oh man. Two more. There you go. 16. And last but not least. Wow. Out of 5, only one or 2 of them, only one of them got over a 10. All right. So here we go, guys. It is, you see 5 creatures out from you. They're at least 120 feet away from you. It looks like Wolfguard, you're first in the initiative. Also, before starting the combat round, here's a bit of a rule I would like to initiate, is that if you don't have like your action ready and you're not able to figure it out within like a minute, I'm not going to be hardcore about it. Go ahead, if it gets to be a minute and you're still kind of figuring out what you're going to do, I'm going to go to the next creature and then come back to you immediately afterwards. Okay? Just to keep things going.
Yeah, okay.
Mike?
That will give you incentive to have your actions ready.
Mike, I hit everything with my sword.
Okay.
First of all, as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and summon my unicorn spirit.
Okay. I think I've got that here.
Oh, I've got it. It's fine.
Okay. And again, just remind me what your unicorn spirit does. It helps with healing and like an area effect of healing.
Unicorn spirit lends its protection to those nearby. You and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to my druid level. So yeah, it's a healing.
Okay. All right. So that's your bonus action. What are you doing with your action and movement?
So for my action, I'm going to...
All right, moving to the next character.
Summon my draconic spirit.
Damn allergies.
What are you doing, JD?
Summoning a dragon.
Oh, my boy.
All right. So your
fire-based dragon, hopefully.
So your bonus action was to manifest the unicorn, and then as your action, you're summoning a dragon?
Yes. Dragon spirit, but yeah.
Okay. And how much movement does the dragon spirit have?
60, I think.
Okay. So that's your bonus action, and any movement on your part.
Yep, I took care of it already.
Okay. All right. And as a point of fairness, is your wolf doing anything?
Not this round.
Okay. Ivan, you're next.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my movement. I'm gonna move my 40 feet forward.
Okay. Do you want to move your token yourself so you can put it where you want?
Yeah, I can.
Isn't our movement half with crampons on?
That is correct. So it's 20 feet.
20 foot. Just trying to. You had said that earlier, so I just want to.
Yeah.
Can I hold my bonus action? Matter of fact, I'm going to pull my sword. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to hold my action. And my action will be to, if anything gets within 15 feet of me, I am going to rage.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I'll allow that. Sure. No problem.
Okay. Then
that's the trigger. Anything that gets into your 15-foot range, I'll allow that. That's not game breaking.
Okay.
All right.
That's really all I can do right now. I can't do anything else. So
all right.
I'll just keep moving every turn until we get into combat, until I can touch something with my sword. I'm just going to progress forward, holding my action to rage.
Okay.
Until I start bashing stuff with my sword.
And you've already moved, Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So they can move to here. This one will move up to here. This one will move up to here. This one will move up to here. And here. Actually, they're going to use their full their action and their movement to move here, here, here. There you go. And that's their round. So that puts them, looks like 1, 2, 3, about 40 feet, 40 feet from from Ivan at this moment. And for about 40 feet from the dragon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. The Frost 2 is about 40 feet from the dragon. The dragon. Eric. Wait, before that, let me see here. Let's see what the range is here. Well, he can't use it. He already used his movement to
action.
Do that.
Yeah.
Right. Next time. All right.
So
Eric,
we're gonna.
It's you.
Gonna move. I don't know why I'm so far away from my echo, to tell you the truth, but 10 feet up.
Well, you're about 30 feet. Yeah, these are 10-foot blocks, so you're about 20.
All right. And I will pull my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Make an attack from both myself and from my echo. We'll both go after Frost 2.
Okay. Yeah, technically, the frostbitten. I didn't my mistake. I didn't realize he was so far down the bottom there. So this is where they'll end up after your attack on their round. So literally, Frost 1 and Frostbitten are back towards their original starting point.
Okay.
And they'll move up after you. So you're going to take a shot at
Frost 2. So it really that honestly didn't matter. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it didn't matter even if they're not there yet, because I'm not going after them. So
okay.
First attack is 16 plus 7, so 23.
That's a hit. Yeah.
Second attack is going to be just a 10. Rolled a 3. So. And that's for 6 points.
Okay. 6 points on your first shot on number 1.
2.
Oh, number 2. I'm sorry, number 2.
The second shot, I'm sure missed. It was a 10.
That's a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Oh, it wasn't a swing. It was.
So Frost 1 and Frostbitten moved down to their positions. Now we're at the top of the second round.
Yep. I will bonus action rage at this point.
Okay. Okay. Cool. And it is the top of the round, Wolfgar. It's all you.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Check range. I think he's too far.
Oh. As the bigger creature is stomping across, basically moved about 60 feet across the ice to where he's now, you can hear the ice crack to either side of you.
Awesome.
You can hear that, like, this is a massively weighted a creature, and they all 5 of them are putting a lot of stress on the area around them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold my action, and move up just a little bit here. And then the dragon is going to fly over here. And spell saving throw against my spell DC. Okay. It'll need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So how many hit points does the dragon have?
60.
It has 60. Okay. Because at this point, he's within 15 feet of the first of Frost 2. Is that correct?
No, he would stay back to where he's within 30 feet so he can breathe on it.
Okay. So he would be back. These are 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he'd be right there, but just in front of Ivan, probably.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 30 feet.
Yeah.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, very good.
DC
and
17
you're gonna
dex save.
17 dex save. Okay, that's easy. Just, they rolled a 5.
He did not
Okay.
pass.
And what kind of what kind of weapon is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and do it fire because
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Of course, it makes sense. These obviously are creatures made of ice and snow.
Yeah. So, ooh, nice. 6 plus 5. It takes 11 fire damage.
Okay. Let me just see here. This one is it. I'm just reading the quickly. What? Huh. Okay. All right. 11 points, and that was the number 2.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. And so that's your dragon. What else?
That's it. I'm holding my action in case they get close enough for me to actually do something.
Okay, what would be the distance in which that would trigger your action?
I think it's 60 feet for spellcasting.
Well, they're all within 60 feet of you. I mean, you're. Oh, I'm sorry. You're way back here. Right.
Yeah,
1,
I
2,
think they're
3,
further.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, the closest one to you is 60 feet, and that's Frost 2.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll hit him with a firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay, and go ahead and roll.
Firebolt.
That's probably gonna miss. 15.
That is a miss. Yeah. All right. Anything with your wolf or yourself? Let me ask this: is your dragon breath is that separate or a bonus action that that Wolfguard prompts the dragon?
The dragon has his own actions.
Okay.
I will
Anything
have
else?
I will have Fenrir come up and give the help action to Ivan, though.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Ivan, you are next.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and move our 20 feet right there. Shaboom, shaboom.
Okay. At this point, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
13 plus 8, 21.
All right. Okay. You feel like the area in this area, it's if it wasn't already like blistering cold at the top of this 8,000 foot frozen lake on top of this mountain, and with the winds billowing and everything, you feel it even slightly colder as you come closer to these creatures. But as you feel that cold creeping in, you shake it off almost like a dog shaking water off its back.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. So with that being said, I am going to bonus action rage.
You got it?
And as my action...
Yeah. You're 15 feet from Frost 2 at this point.
Going to cast Fog Cloud.
Fog Cloud. Okay.
Well, I want to say that's a...
raging, dude.
Yeah. You can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging.
I don't think Fog Cloud's a concentration spell. I think it's
You
just...
can't
any
cast
spell.
or
you
concentrate.
can't cast any spell while raging.
Well, then I'll do it before I rage. How about that?
You could do that. Sure. You're going to cast Fog Cloud?
Fog Cloud.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see what it is real quick. I haven't looked at it in a while. I can't remember. With this, it's a 20-foot radius sphere of fog. So I want to put it right here. Right here. So it gets all these guys.
It is concentration, though.
Yeah, which
So
means as soon as you start raging, it's done.
It'll disappear.
Is it a no, never mind then. I ain't doing that.
Sorry, man.
All right. So you're.
I'm gonna rage and hold my action. And when one of these things gets within range, I'm gonna smacky smack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what about Blue?
I could make him charge, but I think I've already used his movement.
Okay.
So his action.
Yeah, I need Blue to make a Constitution saving throw. Also, I didn't realize when you moved he was moving up with you.
Oh, okay. That's plus 2, 15.
What's the DC on this?
And this is a.
Okay.
Wouldn't he be like a? He's not a real animal, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
He's a real bear.
Even after, okay. I didn't know if that's because I summoned him or.
No, when you summon this, as if you're summoning a like it's. That's why even Wolfguard's dragon is in material form and has hit points.
Well, yeah, but
Wolfguard, I mean, and Blue's got hit points. It's a physical thing, so.
Yeah. I didn't know because it was summoned. I didn't know how that worked. I never summoned no animals before.
Yeah. Now you're summoning a real bear to be your companion.
Yeah, it's kind of like you send out a hey, I'm looking for a creature, and this bear just walks out of the woods and heads towards you and becomes your animal companion, basically. Like it's an actual bear that just comes out and joins you.
Well, except in his case, it's the primeval companion, which is slightly different.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you
that's what I was thinking. It's not just
Ivan, is that right?
A regular companion. You know what I'm saying?
It's still just a regular bear.
Yep. Until one of the things comes close to me, and I'm going smacky, smacky, smack.
All right. So, Frost 3 is going to go 1, 2 to here, and I need again. I need the dragon, Ivan, and Blue to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
14 and 8 is 22 for Ivan, and an 18 plus 2 is a 20 for the bear.
Okay.
I like con saves. I'm good at those.
I might not be smart, man, but I'm a strong man.
I hold stuff up and break it.
What was Dragon's save? Con.
Give me 2 seconds. 20.
Okay. So again, just like Ivan had experienced beforehand, there was a bit of a kind of almost like a cold chill runs down your back, but nothing more than that. As Frost 3, it's going to, as its action, expel out a 15-foot cone. And a 15-foot cone of freezing air and flecks of ice. Each creature in the 15-foot area must make a Constitution saving throw. I would go ahead and put the thing up, but it's going to dissipate after it blows. But it definitely will catch the dragon, Ivan, and Blue.
The dragon is 20 feet away.
What's that?
The dragon is 20 feet away.
Well, then it will move up. It will move up then. It didn't move. There you go. Boom.
Okay. And what's the save?
It's a Constitution save.
Ivan got a 19. Shit. And Blue got 8.
Okay.
19.
Okay. You guys
Those are squirrels.
There you go. Okay. So that's half damage then. What's the damage on that? Okay. I'm gonna have to use the electronic roller here, otherwise we'll be here all day.
Yeah, and it's also half again for my dragon because he has resistance.
Resistance to cold?
Yeah, Draconic Spirit. Damage resistance is acid, cold, fire, lightning, and poison.
I read an article yesterday about stacking resistances, and it says in the player's handbook you can't do that. So is it a matter of if you had a ring of resistance? I'm just throwing this out to the group. So is that stating that if you had a ring of like frost resistance and then you had your own frost resistance, they would basically just
Those two
double
would
up
cancel each
because
other
you're making
out.
a
Yeah.
save. Because you're making a save on an area of a effect, say like this cone of breath.
Yeah.
That's not applicable because it's not really. It's okay. I get it. So, all right. Anyways,
Yeah,
here we
it's
go.
resistance on top of the save, so
Yeah.
it's half of half.
All right. So total damage would be 36,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and half would be
18.
12, 13, and a quarter of that would be 6.
So I would take 6.
Dragon would take 6.
And the blue would take 32.
36.
Yeah, he's almost popsicled.
JD, I just wanted to just make sure I understood you correctly. When you dragon breath, it was for 11 points. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
So 36 half is 18, so that'd be 9 for me and
9.
the dragon.
Okay. 9.
Yeah.
Okay. 9.
Yeah.
Right. So that's 9 for that quarter. Right. Okay. Thanks for helping me with the math. I
I'm like,
appreciate
well, we're like, shut up, John. They don't need to take any more damage.
it. All right. So that's his movement and that's his action. And so Frost 2 is going to move up to here. And I need it looks like the dragon's out of let's move up. He'll move up here. So anyways, you can make your attack now, Ivan, because he's within I'm sorry.
Range.
Yeah, he's in range. Yeah, you said within
with
15 feet. So he's moved into 15 feet now.
Yeah, it's going, and I will be using the Great Weapon Master, of course, with my strike. So, does a 17 plus 6 a 23 hit?
Yeah, but you don't have the range. You don't have a 15-foot range, do you?
I got my great sword is 10 foot, I think.
You have a 5-foot range.
No.
Even with a
You have a
great sword.
5-foot range. He's 15 feet. He just moved. Your trigger was anything that moved within 15 feet of you, you were going to start raging.
Yeah, I'm raging.
Right. This creature's moved into the 15 foot. He's moved 10 feet out in front of you.
Well, the first one, number 3, moved into it first, so I started raging
Yeah,
when
he's
he moved
already been
into it.
raging.
Yeah,
Right. But you haven't used your action yet because you're waiting for the trigger of someone to get within attack range.
correct.
This creature's only got 10 feet away from you.
If he was holding his action to rage, that becomes a reaction. That's his action for that period.
And I did that when what's his name?
Okay.
Frost 3 came into play.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, in all fairness, this creature's again going to do a frost breath. It's going to capture Ivan and Blue.
Okay. Blue got a 4. 19 plus 8, 27 for Ivan.
Okay.
Blue is dead.
Okay. I know.
By the way, Frost
total
freezes
would
your
be-
potions. The glass is now shattered. You have no potions.
Total damage is 40, so whatever that ends up being for you. And you
So
said
10
Blue's
more
off
to
the board now?
Ivan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
I tell you what, Blue really does get kind of the brunt. It's almost like he pips in for a round, maybe 2, kind of runs up on people and then, or on creatures, and then all of a sudden,
Oh shit! That's right.
He's marked.
yeah.
Gets annihilated.
So total was 40, so quartered would be 10.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So that's Frost 2. Frost 4 is going to move up to here Again, I need you to make that Constitution saving throw.
11 plus 8, 19.
Okay. Again, you got a cold shiver up your back. And he is also going to frost breath you. That's what they do. For
He's got spearmint gum.
that's a total of 36.
So half would be 18 more 9. 9 more.
Yeah. And the last, let's see where we're at in the initiative roll. It looks like Eric. Eric. You're up.
Still can't get within range of these guys to actually attack them. But I am going to. That's 10, 15. 10, 15. And we'll take 2 more crossbow shots. I guess I'll go at Frost 3 this time.
Okay. Frost 3. Okay.
First one's a 16 plus 7, so 23. Second one's an 18 plus 7, so 25.
So it was
First attack.
2 crossbow shots?
Yeah.
Okay. The first one was what? I'm sorry.
It was a 15 plus 7, so 23.
Yeah, but
yeah,
both of those hit. And you're going after number 4, is that right?
3.
3.
He's the closest to me.
Gotcha.
So the first attack, I did 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack, I did 5 points of damage.
Okay, so 15 total. Good round. Yeah. Is it 15? Okay, very good. So that was your 15 feet of movement, your 2 shots.
Yep.
Anything as a bonus action?
No, I'm still raging, and because as long as I make an attack, I can stay in rage. So
Okay.
that's it.
Is that it? Okay. All right. Rinse and repeat. This creature is going to come up to here and frost breath Ivan. Go and make a well. First of all, I need you to make a before we get into the attack aspect. Make a Constitution saving throw.
15 plus 8.
Again, the cold shiver shaking off, and go ahead and make your second con save for the breath.
11 plus 8.
Okay, 11 plus 8. That is 19.
Correct.
That makes it. Okay. The damage for that is 30. So
7.
half of that would be 15, and half of that would be 7. So, John.
Yeah.
What I would like you to do is help me out.
All right.
I want you to get a D6 out, and I want you to roll a D6 for me when I ask you to. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D6 for me.
All righty. We're gonna go 2.
Is it number 2?
Yep.
Okay.
And as usual, Ivan is surrounded.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
All right. Another D6 roll. That'd be a 6.
Okay. Go ahead and do it again.
That'd be a 5.
Okay. And go ahead and do it again for me.
That would be a 1.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
You're very welcome, sir.
All right. So that was Frost 1. And then the larger creature behind them is going to move to here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right there. I need you, Ivan, to make another Constitution
Save.
saving throw.
A 10 plus 8, so an 18.
Okay. So you feel the effects of frostbite start to tingle at your toes and at the end of your nose, but because of your hardiness and good roll, for the next 24 hours, you have you won't be affected by this creature's area of effect of frostbite.
Cool.
Okay. Now comes his attack, which is he's going to fling a shard at you, a shard of ice, and 3 plus 8 is 11. I don't think an 11 is going to hit you.
Nope.
Okay.
I think Ivan's got a 23 AC.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I appreciate everyone sending me their magic items. Ivan, I trust you, I do. But can you break down how you got a 23 AC?
My normal unarmored defense, my where is it at? The fucking cloak of protection, and my barrier tattoo.
So so the barrier tattoo, that gives you what, like 15 plus your dex?
Shit, I don't know. I didn't look that thing up in so long.
The reason I ask is that your belt of fire giant is very rare, and the top tier of the barrier tattoo is very rare.
I don't think he has the top tier one.
I don't.
Yeah, the top tier one is I think 18 plus your dex.
Rare is 15 plus
I got
dex, max 2, and uncommon is 12 plus dex.
Yeah, I got a plus 5 to my deck.
That's so 5 plus 12 is 17, and then I'm just wondering how you're going from 17 to 23.
The rare is 15.
Okay, rare is 15, so 15 plus 5 is 20.
Well, except that's only a maximum of 2. So that'd be 17 with the rare one.
Right. I'm wondering again, I'm just trying to figure it out in my head.
And the cloak of protection,
how you're going from 17 to 23.
2, and then he adds his con. Because he's unarmored.
Okay, so your con bonus would be what?
Plus 5.
Okay, well there you go. So that gets you to 22, right? And then your cloak of protection gives you what?
Plus
a plus
1, so that's 23.
That's 23. Okay, I just wanted to understand how it worked out. Oh, I appreciate you running that through me, or running it by me, or however you want to say it. Anyways, this bolt of ice goes right by you, not even close actually, and it is the next person up, which is
top of the round.
Top of the round. At this point, does anyone need a bathroom break, or anyone need a drink, or anything like that?
I'm gonna go. I need to do my coffee.
Okay, so let's come back in about 2 minutes, and then we're going to start round 3 with Wolfguard. Okay.
All right.
Also, let's see, where is Wolfguard? Oh, he's all the way in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can't. Again, I'm just asking because I'm not overly familiar with that, like spiritual gardening. You can't see what he sees, right? He's actually just acting on his own as a separate character.
Yeah, no, the draconic spirit is just there.
Okay, so it's not like I'm just was checking because I know like Eric can use his echo to be able to see through, and I just want to make sure you see what you can see and not see anything that it can see that maybe that's what I was getting at. Anyways, you can answer my question. I'll see you in 2 minutes.
All right.
Okay. It has blind sense, so I mean, If there's something there, it can see it.
So I'm reading through a whole bunch of forums, and a lot of people have gone, "Oh, when we play online, we have to use electronic dice that everybody can see because they were having cheating." And I'm like, "Really? Are people that fucking
Yeah, there's a lot of
bullshit?"
people
Oh
that
yeah,
think that they need to win D&D or whatever, so it's just like, all right.
yeah. I'm like, dude, I rolled a 3. I miss.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's see.
I mean,
I believe
it's one of those things where we said if there's no skin in the game, it's not fun.
Yeah, exactly. Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Hey, John? Oh, he's not back yet.
He's probably still making his coffee.
Ah, okay.
He has to go all the way downstairs.
Yeah, when I was looking at the barrier tattoos again, because I wasn't overly familiar with them, that's the only reason I wanted to understand that, because it seemed like the top tier was 18, and then if he had like a 5, dex, and I was like, well, then that would be 2 very rare items, and that's not how this is set up. And I just wanted to be a point of fairness, but I appreciate you guys explaining that to me, so that I didn't realize that a barbarian also had.
Yeah,
when it
barbarians
was
also add their con because of unarmored defense.
Yeah, yeah. I have never played a barbarian in ever, so
Yeah, which I can't wait when I go. It's what, at level 3 that I get to add my con
No, you get that at
to my
first level,
defense?
dude.
Because my AC only went up. My AC has not gone up at all.
What are you wearing for
I'm
armor?
at a 17 AC. Oh no, it did go up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I took off my armor.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have
That's
to
right.
take
I
off
took
your
off
armor.
my armor.
Yeah.
No, I did. I took off my armor and it went up by 1.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Never mind. In fact, I still have
Rocky,
my
can you
armor.
see the
I
game
don't
board
know
at all?
why.
So.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Rocky popped on. I just wanted to see if he was able to see the game board.
He's muted.
Oh,
Yeah, I can see it.
all right. Yeah. I'm surrounded.
Yeah.
As usual.
As usual. Yeah. Well, he is kind of the fly strip to the fly.
Fly strips are weak. I am not.
Ivan likes to take that position a lot, it looks like. He likes to gangbang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The odds are forever in my favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he did get himself surrounded by black Drow, and black elves
Jeez.
last time. And he is white, so
mm-hmm.
Bugatti.
Oh, that was Trey Bukaki.
Oh, it was.
Let's see here. If you start your 10 feet, okay. All right, just give me 1 second, then we'll start round 3 here.
Okay.
Start turn 10. Okay, yep. Okay, I
Just
got
so
it.
you're aware, Mike, if there is anything
Yeah.
invisible moving, my dragon can see it if it's within 30 feet of it because it has blind sight.
Okay, very good. I appreciate you letting me know.
So anyway, top of the round, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Wither and Bloom. So those 2 spiders, or frosts rather, right there will need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay, and it looks like Ivan's caught in that too.
Right, and that's a good thing. I'm casting it at 5th level.
Okay.
So he will be able to spend Five hit dice if you would. Or wait, hold on. So one increases for each level for the second. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll be able to spend 4 hit dice if he wants to heal.
Okay.
Ooh. Now, what would I use my barbarian ones?
If that's the one, if those are the ones you want to use, yeah.
Well, I mean, I got fucking what, 12 of them?
Yeah, you
I
got
do
like
know.
3 ranger dice, don't you?
Yeah. So Frost.
I get three ranger, 2 fighter, and the rest barbarian.
So yeah, use your barbarian dice because they're the biggest. 2, that's 4.
Right. So I'm gonna use all 4 of them then. 11, 9.
Those are Constitution saving throws, right, JD?
Yes.
7, 9, 1.
Okay. So Frost 2 rolled a 12 con save, and the one next to him, which is I think 4, rolled a 23.
Okay, so the one that rolled the 23 will save. In which case, I believe he'll take half. Yeah, he'll take half of this. Oops.
Okay.
God damn it. I just dropped the dice. So, let's see. God damn it. 6d6 necrotic damage coming at you. Or, wait, 5d6 necrotic damage coming at you.
Okay. And that's on number 4 or the one that failed?
Both of them. The one that
Okay.
succeeded, though, will take half.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that's 9. So you just 17. 19 damage.
Okay. 19 total for the one that failed.
Yep.
Okay. And then the one that saved is
9.
9.
Half,
Yeah.
so 8.
Okay. Very good. Okay. I do need to. I should have had you do this at the beginning of the round. I need the dragon to make a con saving throw.
For why?
Specifically for this reason, you're within 10 feet of one of the frost creatures, and one of the frost creatures' freezing aura. Any creature that starts with within the turn of 10 feet of the elemental must succeed on a DC con save.
Pretty sure a 12 is not going to do it, right?
No. So the dragon takes 10.
Okay.
And your movement is reduced by saving throw or habits and reduced by 10 feet.
Okay, and it's cold damage, right?
It is cold damage.
Okay, so he takes 5. So he's right back to 51. Awesome.
Yeah, this is called on all these creatures here. This is called freezing aura. Any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the elemental must succeed on a con save. And actually, I stand corrected. Total is 5. So half of 5.
So 2.
10 feet reduced, 5 points of damage.
Fix that over here. So he'll gain back.
This would have come into play if Ivan hadn't been making his save it throws, he would have been taking 5 points each time. Or half.
Well, the dragon is going to move back.
Okay.
And then... Okay. Why can't I grab the fucking pedal?
Okay. Yeah, 4 and 3. That's fine.
Yeah.
He's at least
Eric's shadow and probably get Ivan a little bit too.
So what do they need to make a save or what's going
Yeah,
on?
deck save. It's the fire breath again.
It's deck save for half.
Fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well just take my shadow out.
I got 7.
So this would be let me get here. So this would be Frost 4. He rolled a 7, and the other one rolled a 5 for number 3.
Okay, so I'll take 10 damage each.
10 damage each for 4 and 3. So let me get that. How much damage? I'm sorry.
10.
10. Okay, I just want to make sure. And that was 4 and 3. 10. 150, 1. Oh, 8 and 10. Come on, Mike. Higher math there. Okay. Very good. So that was your
That's my turn.
action. That's your turn. Okay. A lot of moving parts there. I like it. How about your wolf?
He's not gonna do anything because he's not gonna get close to those fuckers.
Okay. Ivan, so I need you, Ivan, you're starting your turn in
4 of them, the surroundings of all 4 of them. So
yeah. So go ahead. I need you to make a 4
9,
Constitution check.
9, 13.
Oh, okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead and say that again.
I passed 1, failed 3.
Okay, so you take 15 points, and your movement is reduced by 30.
I can't do nothing. I can't fucking move.
Okay. I would say that Frost 4 is within 5 feet of you. Or I would say that, yeah, Frost 4 is within 5 feet of you if you want to make an attack.
Then I should have been able to get my opportunity attack when he came into play to begin with. So
that was...
You don't get an opportunity attack for them moving in.
If I was holding my action...
You used your action to rage.
Okay, so you're talking about last... I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. John? John? John?
He might have lost his internet.
Yeah.
I knew he held his action, but I thought that was last round.
Yeah,
right?
he held an action on the first round. I don't think he
On the
held his
first
action
round.
for
This
the
is
second
round 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, he's fine. Or you're fine.
Because didn't he like it was that whole thing, he raged and then he was gonna do something, but he couldn't do it because wasn't it
he used his reaction
fog.
to rage.
Yeah, he did cloud or
no, he didn't.
He didn't end up casting it.
Yeah, he didn't end up casting it. Last round he took his turn to attack, I think.
He hasn't attacked yet. So if that's the case,
Yeah, no,
he was
did.
holding his action till something came into attack range, then I'll go ahead and let him attack 4.
He did, because he did great weapon master against somebody.
Yeah, he used his attack last turn.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know what John's talking about then.
Yeah, John doesn't either apparently. So
because it's his round now. So if he okay, yeah, I'm getting a little. You guys, what do you think so far?
That's great, except for now I'm down to 1 attack per round because somebody took out my damn echo again.
All right.
well, the echo, I mean, has what, 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It steps on a thumbtack and it's blipped out.
It's more designed
it's got a higher AC.
Mobility, to be honest, is because you can put it out there and then switch places with it. It's really designed for mobility more than anything.
Right. I can do that. However, it costs my bonus action to do so, to go and cast him and to switch places with him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I only get 1 bonus action, and unfortunately now it's not there. So now I'd have to use my bonus action to put him out there. And yes, I can have him attack, but you know. Now I waste a bonus action.
Yeah.
And instead of like being, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, what did John do last round? He held his action until these creatures came in to think. Did he take? And he
So
did
his action,
an attack.
his held action on the first round after he moved forward was to rage.
Right.
When they got in range,
Right.
he raged, and then the second round he attacked, and then now it's
I
the
don't
third
remember
round.
him attacking on the second round. That's the thing.
He did. He used his great weapon
He did?
mastery to try to hit something. I don't think he did though. I think he missed.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, until John comes back, let's go ahead and keep moving forward. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, we'll get back to Ivan. So, Frost 3 is going to move up to the dragon to here and do two attacks, 2 stab attacks.
Okay, its AC is 19.
Okay. So they're let me just make sure. Okay. They have 15. No, I'm sorry. I need the reading glasses, I guess. Okay, so anyways, the first attack is 15 plus 8, that's 23. And 16 plus 8 is 24. So it is a total of 30.
Jesus. Okay.
I am going to use interception on one of those because the
Okay,
dragon's
so
within 5 feet of me.
Uh-huh.
So on one of those attacks, I get to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 4.
Okay. Well, the first stab was 15. So each attack was 15 points of piercing damage.
Right. I can only do one.
Okay, so the first one. Okay, go ahead.
So 11 points of damage that I
Okay,
reduce.
so 4 plus, so that's 19 points now.
Okay. 3 minus 20 is 38, so 39, 60. God damn.
So it was number 3.
Oh, his computer shut off. That sucks.
Okay. Well, when he gets back on, we'll pick up his round right where he left off. So that was Frost number 3. Frost number 2 is going to again Frost breath Ivan. And so I'm going to just say, point of fairness, he saves. Okay.
Oh, like, yeah, he's got a +5 con with +6, or plus 4 proficiency bonus. So that's a +9 to his saves.
Yeah.
Good chance
Right.
he saves.
So the total damage is 32. So quartered, or half of that would be 16, and then half of that would be 8. So I'm going to make a note that Ivan took 8. And Eric, go and roll a d6 for me, would you?
Yep. 5.
Okay, thanks.
Also, I don't know what his attack bonuses are, but he says we can go ahead and play him because he doesn't know how long it's going to take him to restart his computer.
Okay.
Probably by the time we get back to a round, he'll be popping back in. So basically, just let him take 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was number 2. Okay. Number 4 is going to 1, 2, 3. They have
So that would give him
attack of opportunity.
That will also give Ivan an opportunity attack. So
yeah, he's going right by him to get to you. So go Go ahead, Eric. Well, he's got a
Con save.
I need a con save. Mhm.
Technically, probably 2 because Frost 3 came in also. So the first con save I fail because that's 3 plus 8, so 11.
Okay, so it's 5 points of damage, and your movement's reduced by 10.
And the second one, I got an 18.
Yeah. So you save, and that's not a big deal. I do need the dragon to also make a.
Yeah, he
con,
made
'cause he's
15 for the
resistant.
first one.
That's a fail.
Okay, and then is Frost 4 close enough for it?
Yeah.
That's 21.
Okay. So 5 points reduced by half because of its cold damage, but it is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was his aura. He's going to go ahead and take 2 stabbing attacks at. 2 stabbing attacks at Eric.
Okay.
That's 15.
Misses.
16.
Misses.
All right.
I have a 17.
Swing and a miss.
He didn't miss by much, but
it's kind of like a Goku thing in Dragon Ball Z where they're just trying to hit, but it's just, it's not happening. All right. So that was number 4. Aaron, it's your turn. Or Iris.
all right. I am already raging. I will bonus action bring my echo in right next to me.
Okay.
And then I will, for the I am going to use menacing attack
Okay. On number 4.
on number 4. Yep.
Okay.
A 16 plus 11, so a 27 to hit.
Hits.
Menacing attack.
What kind of damage is it, anyways?
That's just my +1. What's it called? Sword. So menacing attack. When you hit with weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die, which I only have 1.
Okay. Are your attacks magical or like from a magic item?
Yeah, he's a +1 sword.
My +1 sword.
I'm talking about your crossbow, though.
Huh? No.
Okay. All right.
I'm not using my crossbow. I'm using my swords.
I know you are this time, but you had used your crossbow before.
Yeah, it was just a heavy crossbow.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
What is my superiority die? Is it a D6?
Yeah, it should be a D6. Always a D6.
So I rolled 6 plus my sword damage is a D8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 7, so 15.
Nice.
Plus 6 is 21, and he's now he has to roll
Make a save.
a con save.
Okay, what's the damage?
Save. Huh? My damage was 21.
21. Okay.
On the first attack, and he has to do a wisdom saving throw of DC 18, or it's frightened of me until end of my next turn.
Okay. It has immunity to frighten.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So you realize you cast it, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute.
I mean, the other one was disarm attack, so it's not like it would matter, because they're not carrying weapons. So
right.
Hang on. Exhaustion. No. Okay. I stand correct. I stand corrected. I thought it. I'm getting that mixed up. See, magic. Okay. Yeah. Go. So what's the save? I'm sorry. What kind of roll?
DC was 18 wisdom save.
I think it's rolled a 4.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
rolled
it's
a 4.
frightened me until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, I must have been reading. Let me just look here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see where I'm in the thing. Okay. No worries. No worries.
And then I'm going to go and use Unleash Incarnation, so I'll make 2 more attacks, 1 attack from me and 1 attack from my Echo.
Okay.
The attack for me is a 19 plus 11, so that's a 30. That's going to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the attack for my Echo is a 12 plus 11, so that's a 23.
Okay. Both
So
hit.
those are going to hit.
Mhm.
So 2d8 plus 14 plus 2, because I'm raging. That's 8 plus 14 is 22 plus 4, 26 points of
Okay.
damage from those 2 attacks. Then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will take 2 more attacks.
Okay. Please do.
First attack is a 15 plus 11, so I'm going to assume that hits. And the next attack is only an 18.
18 is their AC.
Oh, okay. Well. So 6 plus 14 is 20, plus 4 is 24 more damage.
Wow. I want you to make a perception check for me.
16 plus 7, that would be 23.
23?
Mhm.
You have perceived you mollywopped the heck out of this thing. It's still standing, but you've done a tremendous amount of damage again. Like you could see, you've really taken this creature down quite a bit.
Well, I didn't like the damage he did to me. So, you know, the whole 5 points of damage that he did to me.
Yeah, yeah. It's not his fault, man. It's in his nature. It's like the scorpion and the frog. But nothing personal. Very good. Wow.
Just wait until he tries to run from me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I get my opportunity attack.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So that is
Oh, yeah, with Sentinel.
is that your
Huh?
turn?
I do have Sentinel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's action, bonus action, no movement. I'm not moving.
Okay. Okay, good. Nice round. Good round, Eric. Well done.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Frost 2 is, I'm sorry, Frost 1. I'm just going to move this over here. Frost 1's going to move up to Ivan and do 2 stab attacks. Let's see here. Whoop. Dropping die all over the place. Getting so excited. That's a 24 and a 20. So one of them hits. He's got a 23 AC.
Yep.
Right. And the damage from these are okay. So 15 points.
Halved.
Half is
So.
the 7. So far he's taken like 15 points total, and has and he's kind of rooted in spot because of the condition of the aura freezing effect.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. That was number 1, and Frostbitten is going to. What's he going to do when he comes for you? Okay. He is going to okay. All right. Yes. All right. So he is going to move up to here. That's 1, 2, 3. That's within 30. I need the dragon Eric and his Echo and Ivan. I'll have Ivan go ahead and
No, he already
oh, that's right.
succeeded
Well,
on them.
that's right. Right. So go ahead. It's a con save for the three of you.
My
21
con
for the dragon.
save
How much?
is
21.
21. That makes it.
mine's also a 21.
Okay, good.
And for my Echo, he nat 20 plus 8, so 28.
Okay, just make a notation that you have up to 24 hours. You can't be affected by the frostbite, which is again a feature of the of this creature if it moves within a certain distance of you.
Okay.
As its attack, it will. I'll just go ahead and do this randomly. It's either going to be the dragon or Eric's Echo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled a 5. That's the Echo.
Mm-hmm.
And what it's going to do is going to send out a ice shard. And so it's 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right.
My Echo's got an 18 AC.
Okay. And that's all he's going to do this round. So,
Top of the round.
Yeah. Does anyone know how much damage John would do if he did his attacks against one of the creatures near him?
No, we don't.
I know he's got, what is it, he's got the dragon great sword, something.
Right.
Yeah, so it's 2d6 plus something.
Against dragons.
Plus his rage.
Yeah, plus his rage, yeah. So.
Okay, and he gets multiple attacks, is that right?
He gets 2 attacks.
He gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So let's just say, for point of fairness, to keep things going, that he did 45 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
He also probably would have taken his opportunity attack against number 4 when it ran away from him.
Right, I was including that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was figuring 15 on average, 15 points of damage.
Yeah, it sounds
even
about
if you rolled. Yeah. So 1. I'll just make it even 50, just sure. That was against Frost number 1. Okay.
Okay.
Top of the 4th round.
How hurt are you, Iric?
Rickard. What's that?
Not bad. I've taken 5 points of damage.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and Firebolt Frost number 3.
Where'd you get Firebolt from?
Frost number 3.
Oh, that's right, Artificer.
So that is a... Check my to hit here. $25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Double check Firebolt. I think is it 1 attack for 3d10 or is it 3 separate attacks? So it's increased by 1d10. Okay, so just increases damage. Cool. So 15. He takes 15 points of damage.
Okay, and that was number 3?
Yes. That was a firebolt, by the way, not a frostbolt.
You're looking to heal? Okay.
No.
So because it's fire, I mean, did you already include the additional 1d8?
I didn't know I was doing an additional 1d8 for fire.
Go ahead and roll your d8.
Two.
Okay,
Is that because they're vulnerable to fire?
that's correct.
Oh, if they're vulnerable, they should just be taking double damage.
Whenever the elemental is dealt fire damage or bludgeoning from magical attacks, it takes an additional d8 damage. It's in the character description.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So it's not vulnerable. It's
just an additional. Okay.
yeah. It adds a little additional to it because it's a hard. It's well, I'll tell you at the end of the session, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's not probably what you think it is.
Yeah. So have they been taking the extra d8 from my dragon's breath then?
Yeah, I added that when you actually did it.
Okay. Because now it's my dragon's turn. He's going to breathe fire on number 3, and
Okay.
let me see what a 30-foot cone looks like here.
Well, it looks like you'd be able to catch Frost 3, and if you angle it right, you'd maybe be able to get the frostbitten and the other frost in that. Yeah.
Yep, cool.
No problem. Yep.
So they all need to go ahead and make dex saves.
Okay. So I'll go with Frost 3 first.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Sweet, maximum damage.
Nice.
Are you just going to do 1 damage and then we'll just adjust it to each of the creatures?
Well, it's a breath, so it does 12 damage to anything that it hits.
Okay. So 12, and then go ahead and roll your d8.
Oh, yeah. That's an additional 4.
So that's 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. This is Frost 4. That is 8.
Oh, but she also takes a disadvantage because he's feared, or he's frightened right now, so.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, then you rolled a 16. Yeah, so we'll take the 8.
Yeah.
So is that an additional 16? Is that 16 points?
Yes.
Okay. 16. Okay, very good. And then we'll go with the big guy behind you. Let me just pull up his stats real quick. Okay. Got it. Advantage. So this wouldn't be considered a spell effect or a magical effect, would it be?
No. It's literally he's
Just a dragon
breathing.
breath?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it rolled a 2.
Huh. Nice.
This is the first damage this creature's taken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just worried about getting the little guys out of the way first.
All rounded down, it is
And I used little guys
so half of that is
a little sarcastically.
2. Yep. Okay, and then he's gonna go ahead and rend Frost 3 twice. Let's see if I can hit him.
You get the breath weapon and 2 attacks?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Plus my spell attack modifier, so 19.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. Do the second one real quick. 12 probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, 12 does not hit. Also, you notice on the fire breath, the fire didn't do any damage. Like, it didn't do any additional damage.
Okay.
Like it did to the smaller creatures.
Okay, well, it takes 12 piercing damage.
Okay, piercing with let me see here. Damage immunities. Okay. Is this just from a regular
He's being rended by a dragon. So.
Yeah, so would it be considered non-magical weapon attack?
No, it's a spell.
It's a spell. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay,
Yeah,
so 12?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Anything else?
Still have a bonus action, and all I did was cast a cantrip. So I'm going to go ahead and cure wound, or sorry, not cure wounds, heal wounds, healing word. Jesus Christ! First
Healing.
level on Eric, or Eric rather.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Why?
Because
you can.
Okay. I'm like, I've only taken 5 points of damage.
Well, you get 9 back plus another 5 for being in my aura, so
Okay.
you're full.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Is your wolf planning on doing anything?
Nope.
Okay. Well, again, as a point of fairness, I'll let Ivan do another 50 points to Frost 1. Okay. And we'll go to Frost 3. Frost. So, again, go ahead and have the dragon and Eric make a con saving throw.
I thought that was at the beginning of our turns. And
I'm
its
sorry.
turns
You're
too.
right. You're right. At the beginning of the turns. So this is
I'm like, we did.
Yeah, number 3. It's going to take 2. Actually, this one hasn't done that yet. Okay, fair enough. So number 3 is going to just do 2 stab attacks against the dragon. That is 18.
Miss.
And a 18. I rolled 2 10s. So
Miss.
Am I
I'm
within
missing
5
a miss.
feet?
What's that?
I think I'm within 5 feet of
He
Frost
missed
3,
both
right?
attacks.
Yeah, I know, but I still have Sentinel.
It doesn't matter if you hit or not. It's just if you attack another creature.
Attack
within
somebody
5 feet.
other than myself.
Yeah.
Within
I
5
don't
thought
have to
feet.
Sentinel
hit.
was for opportunity attacks. My bad.
Nope. So I will.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use my. So I'll lose my opportunity attack against Frost 4 when it tries to run away.
Okay.
But my Echo has an opportunity attack. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will use my reaction to go and make a swipe at Frost 3. 12 plus 11 is a 23.
That's a hit. And you're hitting it with the sword?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. So 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 for rage is 10.
Okay. I think you did a little bit more. Okay, fair enough. Good. So that's your reaction.
Mhm.
And so now it's Frost 2. It's going to come up and so what is Frost 2? Yeah, Frost 2 is going to Frost Breath Ivan.
Jesus.
For a total of 41 points. So that quarter, he'll take 10. So he's taking 25 points total. I'm keeping a running tab. And so that was Frost 2. Frost 4 is obviously, because it's in a frightened state, has to. So in a frightened state, has to move as far away from you as it can for a minute. Is that right? Or
No, he
is,
just
how does
has disadvantage on attacks and checks.
Oh, I thought I had to run away.
No,
well?
that's a specific. That's a specific fear effect.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
frightened condition is
The,
just
the
he takes
yeah. So the frightened
disadvantage.
condition. Okay, it makes
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while sorts of its fears within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Gotcha. Okay, it's still going to attack you, Eric, but I think it's at disadvantage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So the rolled a 2, which was good because I rolled a 20 on the higher die.
Oof.
And on the second attack, a 3. So swing and a miss, swing and a miss. And this number 4 is just having a bad day, you know, bad hair day.
Blinded him, I think.
There, it's your turn.
All right.
And now I need to have you make that Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Twice because
one
you're
for me
within
and
10
one
feet
for
of 3 and 4.
Okay. So for me, I got a 15 plus 8 on the first one.
That's a pass.
On the second one, I got a 7 plus 8, so that's a 15. So
that's not going to make it. So that's 5 points of cold damage, and your movement's reduced by 10.
Now, do I still have the movement reduced from the previous round, or is that every round? Or
every round
do they stack?
that you affected by it does stack.
Okay. So now
that's why Ivan is rooted on site right at the moment.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
now
difficult
for my echo,
terrain is 50. So if you've got 30, that's 15. If you take 10 away from it, that's 5. If it hit again, yeah, you're rooted.
And my echo is going to fail on the first one, so he's gone.
He's out.
All right, that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to bonus action, pop him right back in.
Okay.
And then
what should we do?
Will make. Yep. He will make an attack against that one.
Okay. Number 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And 19 hit.
19 does hit.
All right. Or 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 2 is 17.
Okay.
Is that down yet?
Not down yet.
Okay. And that was my unleash. And then I will take an attack against 4.
Okay.
And that's for a 19 also.
I
don't know why my dice wants to keep rolling 8s, but thank God I have a plus 11 to hit. And that's going to be for 12 more points of damage.
Okay. 12. 12 more?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Is it? I still have another attack. I just wanted to see if he was down.
Oh, it's still up.
Okay. Well then.
Yeah. The reason I had you run a roll a perception check is I wanted you to have perception on how much damage you were doing compared to its total health.
Okay.
So.
And the next attack is going to be a 23.
That's a hit.
And that's for 4 plus 7, 11 plus 2 is 13 more points of damage.
Hey, let me just do the quick. Okay, you can see. Go and roll a perception check.
All right. That's not very good. 14.
You can still see that it's standing in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's taken quite a lot. It's taken a lot of damage. like a lot of damage. You've chipped away at this thing as if you were ice picking at the ice tray.
Okay.
Okay. And the ice is about to come out of the ice tray finally. but hopefully before you ice pick yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna go Frost 1 again. He's gonna do 2 stabs at Ivan. 15's not going to hit, and 14 plus 8, that's 22. That's not going to hit either. And that was Frost 1, and so we're going to go with the Frostbitten here. Let me just switch screens real quick. There you go. Toggling between the 2 creatures here. Okay. As a legendary action, no, hang on, I'm not going to do that.
I'm like, yeah, legendary actions at the end of other people's turns.
That's right. Well, Eric just had his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to do that. So what I'll do is he is going to Ice Shard Eric.
Okay.
And so Ice Shard is that. 16 plus 8's 24.
That'll hit.
For I need you to make a Dex saving throw for me. Wait a minute. See, the shard explodes, and the target and the creature and any creature within 5 feet of it must make a Dex save.
Yeah, it's basically
Okay,
a
so
large
it's my
version of
Echo.
Ice Dagger.
Yeah.
So it's my Echo. And he rolls a 23.
Okay. So and also I'll need Iric to make that.
You mean my dragon? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone that's in 5 feet needs to make the Dex saving throw.
I don't
14.
because I'm already there. Because he was targeting me. It's anybody within.
The shard explodes, and the target and each additional creature within 5 feet of it must make a Dexterity saving throw, taking additional cold damage on a failed save and half damage on a successful save.
Okay, got it. Oh, so my Echo's gone anyway. But for me, it's an 11.
Okay, so that's so it's 13 piercing damage,
Which
7
I have.
cold damage, and you are affected by frost. Let me just but hang on, I had that pulled up.
So the dragon only takes cold damage, right?
And also the it just takes the cold damage, right?
Okay, which was 7.
I'm going to read it to you. The shard explodes, and the target and each creature within 5 feet must make a Dex save or take an additional 2d8 cold damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful save. The damage applies frost for 1 minute.
Okay.
So I took that, and then it was 13 points, so rounded down would be either 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 is fine.
7 divided by 2 is going to be 3.
So that was its ice shard. You're, and that was its 1 ice shard attack. and may use a frostbite feature. Well, the frostbite feature is already done. So, very good. It's going to move up here. Actually, it's got 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3. Going to move to here. And that is the frostbitten's turn.
Okay, at the top of the round, can we take a 10-minute break so I can do a quick walk?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's take the 2 minutes. Just whenever you get back, get ready to jump right in.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, because he's next anyway.
So the frost condition, because of that ice shard, let me tell you what that is. I had this pull. I clicked the wrong button, So the frost condition in 5e.
I actually have conditions pulled up right now. See frost.
Yeah, because the way that reads is after the target is hit, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. 2d8 frost cold damage. The damage applies frost for 1 minute. So what does frost mean?
That's what I'm pulling up. I'm frost for 1 minute.
Or is it considered frost bite? Which at that point, okay, here it is. You cause a numbing frost to form on one of the creatures that you see within range. That's the whoever failed to save.
That was me.
The target must make a Constitution saving throw. In this case, it isn't allowed to save, but you take an additional 1d. Basically, what it's saying here is you just have disadvantage on your next weapon attack because of numbness in your limbs.
Okay.
Okay. It ends on the end of your next turn.
That's cool. So disadvantage against my next attack.
Yeah.
Now is it
Next
all my
attack-
next attacks?
A weapon attack.
Yeah, but is it all my next attacks are for that whole turn, or is it because I have 2 attacks?
Disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of the next turn. So that's 1. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So it's almost like you got to warm yourself up before you take that next swing.
That's cool. Yeah, no, that's why I was asking. Is it all? I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
if
in the creature in the creature description, I think they meant to say frost bite, but the damage applied frost for 1 minute.
Yeah. Well, because if it's frostbite, I'm immune to that for the 24 hours.
Right.
So.
Right. I think in this case it.
That may be why they put it as frost.
Yeah. Yeah, because they differentiate the frostbite effect can only be removed by greater restoration or similar magic. On the success, the creature becomes immune to the ability for the next 24 hours. If the creature fails any saving throw beyond the first, it becomes infected with frostbite, which is the condition I just shared with you, where you're taking 1d6 every round and for up to a minute. Frost is going to be something different because they differentiate the two between the two effects.
Right. Now, when I put in frost for 1 minute, I get icing death's frost is what comes up. A burst of icy cold energy emanates from you in a 30-foot cone. Blah blah blah. On a failed save, creature takes 3d8 cold damage, which yours was 1 something.
Yeah, 2D. It was like 2d6. Yeah.
Yeah. And is covered in ice for 1 minute or until a creature uses its action to break the ice off itself or another creature. But that's icing death's frost.
Yeah, that sounds like a bigger spell than this. I think I'm just going to roll it that you just had disadvantage on your next attack because
That's cool.
Basically it was, your blade sticks when your blade sticks in the morning and you're in the scabbard, kind of like that Maximus Aurelius moment where the guy's trying to pull his sword out. I know your sword's out already, but
yeah, no, I get you.
I think as as a fair ruling, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and that's only if you this damage applies for 1 minute. I'm just going to say it's not 1 minute. It's just your next attack. So, and that's how I'm going to roll that. So, they're not overly. It's not overly clear in the condition here. Ice shard. Maybe I'll look that up.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
See if there's
Ice shard shoots from spells damage increased by 1d6.
Does it have anything in there?
Oh, okay. Dealing 1d6 cold damage on a successful attack. If your attack rolls deal critical damage, the target becomes vulnerable to cold damage until the start of your next turn. Creatures resistant or immune to cold damage do not become vulnerable. So, I mean, you could play it as I now am vulnerable to frost damage at this point, or to ice damage at this point for 1 turn. You know what I mean? You could.
Okay. But it's that. Yeah. So in the creature description, it says that the damage applies frost for 1 minute.
Right.
I think that's a bit, and that's based upon the ice shard.
Yeah, an icy shard shoots from your outstretched hand. Make a ranged spell attack against a single creature, dealing 1d6 cold damage on a successful attack. If your attack roll deals critical damage, the target becomes vulnerable to cold damage until the start of your next turn. Creatures resistant or immune to cold damage do not become vulnerable. So, but if it adds frost for 1 minute, you could definitely, because it's a legendary action, so it's going to be slightly different than the actual spell.
This is just a regular attack. It's not a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
I thought he did that.
hasn't even done any of his legendary.
I thought he did that at the end of my turn.
What's that?
I thought he did that at the end of my turn.
No, I decided not to do any legendary. Yeah, there's 3 things he could do at the end of. There's 3 legendary attacks, and he hasn't used any of them yet.
Okay, but I mean, you could still say, okay, if this does add frost, you could say, okay, for the next 1 minute, which would be 10 rounds, I am now vulnerable to cold attacks, which would mean I take double damage. You know what I mean? You could rule it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that I want you to, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Like in the rule.
I tell you what, because you the frostbite effect and this, I'm just going to rule it in this case that you had disadvantage on your first attack on your next round.
That's cool.
Just because there's no clarification exactly what the frost effect is. I can't find it. It's not. I think they meant to say frostbite, but I think. Anyways, that's more of a me thing than anything else.
Yeah,
I just can't. Cool. Yeah, the frostbite effect is pretty. You can't regain any hit points. Your maximum decreases by 10 every 24 hours. When you become reduced to 0, the target becomes a frozen husk.
Oh, so it really is Elsa.
It is. The frostbite effect can only be removed by greater restoration or a similar spell. Okay. That being the case, it made a shard attack. Okay. It is the top of the round. I think John is back.
Is he?
Well, I'm sorry, JD.
Yeah.
JD, you back yet? No. Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
can you message John in Tennessee and see?
Yeah,
Because this is like the third round we're coming up on where he's not been able to do anything.
yeah.
Yeah, I told him, hey, you could log in on your phone. But
I mean, I've been keeping a tally of the damage and the effects that are affecting him because of the aura of freezing.
Yeah, I just messaged him.
Okay. I don't think he's in like dire trouble. He's only taken 25 points of damage at the moment, but
I think he's got like 175 hit points.
yeah.
I don't know exactly, but I think it's up there like that.
Okay. I'm going to grab a quick drink. I'll be back in about 2 seconds. But JD, think about what you want to do. This is the top of, I believe, the fourth round.
yeah.
Round 4. Oh, how many hit points was it that your fire breath did to the how many total points of damage did your fire breath do on the last round?
16. Because it was 12 on its 2d6 and then plus 4 from the d8, so.
Okay, cool, thanks. I shall return.
Don't like to destroy things that look like cracks on the ice.
Yeah, we'll find out. Is Cal ever going to be able to play on Sunday?
I have no idea.
I mean, he popped in last week, and is that right? And was like fired up to play.
Yeah.
All right, let me get this map up so I can see better here. There we go. I gotta say, out of game, you guys are holding your own against these creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt frost number 3.
Number 3. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Nat
Yep.
20.
All right.
So that'll be 30. 8 to begin with.
Okay.
And then I'll roll damage. D10s, yep, there we go. 13, 14, and an extra 21. So 51 points of damage.
And that was against number 3, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And that include the D8 of,
Yes.
Okay. You said 50.
51.
I'm sorry, Jade. 51. Okay. Thanks. Very good. Why don't you roll a perception check for me?
That's a dirty 20.
All right. From what you've gathered from the amount of damage that creature had taken, that you've seen that he's on the downside of he's on the downslope of his health at this moment.
Okay. So my dragon needs to make its save at the beginning of its turn, right?
Right. Two of them actually.
Okay, well the first one is 21.
Okay, no problem.
Second one's only 13.
Yeah, 16 is the DC. So 5 reduced in half, 2.5, 2, and reduced the movement by 10.
Okay. Well, so first thing he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and fire breath frost number 3.
Okay. So Wolfguard's the one that the fire. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead. Do I need to make a save?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
Oh, okay. 15.
Okay, that fails. So
Okay.
that's 9 plus 3. 12 additional fire damage.
Okay, and also the 1d8 for.
That's with the d8 included.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What was the total again?
12.
12. Thanks. I hear you. I'm just trying to do math in my head.
Right.
Very good.
Then he nat 20s on his first rend. And gets 25 on the second rend. So let's see. The first.
Yeah, I missed exact. What are you doing? I'm sorry.
The
Oh,
dragon's
rendering
rending attacks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, render attacks. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
I didn't hear that.
So he got a nat 20 on the first one and a 25 on the second one.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the nat 20 will be 10, 15 plus 5, so 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the additional hit is just 14.
14. Okay. Wow. Very good. All right. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
That's 17.
Oh, good enough. You can see that this ice creature, again, large ice creature about the size of an ogre, is on its last legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and command my wolf with my bonus action to move over and give Eric the help action.
Okay.
Cool. Will that negate the disadvantage I have on my first attack then?
Yes.
Or is it just add? Okay.
So that's the end of your turn, is that right?
Yes.
Wolfgar?
Yes.
Okay. As a legendary action.
Here he comes. Here comes the boom.
Yeah. So I need the dragon to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
As this 15-foot cone of frozen blast comes out of the larger creature, frostbitten.
19.
All right. Well, that's barely made it. DC is 18. So we'll take half of 48.
Oof. And then half again because
I
it's
know.
cold, right?
It is cold damage. Yeah.
So
let me just roll that. So 16 half would be so 4 points. So 4 points.
okay.
And that's one of his legendary actions. Okay, which I'll mark off. He can do three turns.
Yeah, you can do 3 of those per.
And then it re-ups at the top of the round.
Yeah. Well, on his
That
turn.
being said, that was Wolfguard. That was Roof. So Ivan, I really do wish Eric. I wish John would pop on. What I will do again, because he's right next to the Frost #1. I'll say he's just doing his Battle Master, Weapon Master attacks on it. Again, doing say 50 points of damage, which is just enough. 1 point away. Shatters that creature into a million pieces of ice and snow. Frost 3. Yeah. But also, and I'll say he takes one point of frost. So there you go, 26. There you go. So that's Ivan. Number 3 is going to do. Eric, go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
5.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna frostbite.
Yeah. So it's a 15-foot cone.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, let me bring this down to 15. That's about 15, something like that. Bring that over.
Yeah, you get all 3 of us.
Yeah.
It's con save, right?
Frost wave. Yes, it's a Constitution save. Yeah.
15 for the dragons. Probably not gonna do it.
No.
22 for myself. I rolled a 14
That's
plus
a
8.
save. Mm-hmm. You'll take half damage, and then the wolf.
Yeah, let me look. Let's see. Gets a +2, +1 to con. 10. Yeah, no.
Okay. So the damage is 8d8.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoops, hang on. Ugh. Let's see. I'll take 6 off that. So that's 36 points.
Yeah, so
So
dies.
18 for myself.
And 18 for the spirit.
That thing's taking quite a bit of
Number 3.
beating too.
Yeah, that thing is a tank. 40 minus 10 is 30 minus 8 is 22. It helps that it heals every round as long as it's hanging out in my aura too. So.
Oh, okay.
And the hang on a second. The no, never mind. So number 4 is going to do the same thing. So again, it's a con save.
19.
19. That saves.
Okay.
How about you, Eric?
Rolling it.
But I need to know now.
No, it's only a 12.
Okay. Oh. Total damage is 30.
Okay, so 15, half of 15 is 7.
30 damage?
Yeah.
30 damage. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Or
Oh no, I don't take half. Never mind.
22, 7.
and just to let you know, I rolled a 4 and a 4. So
Oof, my dragon's almost dead.
So that was number 4. Eric, it is your turn.
All right.
I need you to
will
go ahead and make a con save.
Yep.
Two con saves, actually. 3 and 4.
First con save's an 18.
That's the save.
Second con save is 18 plus 8. So
That's the save, too. Okay, so no reduction of movement and no 5 points of cold damage.
All right, and I will go ahead and make an attack against Frost 4 at disadvantage. Oh no, it's negated because of the help action that I received.
Gotcha.
So
yep. Well,
that's
is the help action still now that the wolf is gone? You were getting a help action because the wolf was next to you. The wolf is gone now.
I don't know. Because he gave it to me on his turn.
Right.
You know,
so, JD, I need you to explain to me how that works. So, your creature moves up to someone, is able to give them a help action. Do they benefit from the help action even if the creature gets killed?
I would think so, because it resolves on Fenrir's turn. So
the help action is rendered on the turn of your wolf, right?
yeah, basically he just kind of runs up and gives him that warm fuzzy feeling, and then he goes, "Oh, look, I do better,"
Okay. Even if he gets killed before
I'm not
the
sure,
person
to
that
be
he's
honest.
giving the
I've
help
never run
action
into
to.
that situation, so
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna say that because, I mean, logistically, this is happening so fast. I think you would still benefit from the help action. So go ahead, and just roll a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay.
So 19 plus, that's 30. 19 plus 11.
That's not going to
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try again.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. So this was against number 4. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
For
your first hit?
6. That's my first hit. Yeah. 6 plus 7 would be 13 plus 2 more would be 15 points of damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
All right. 15 plus perception, blah, blah, blah. It's a 7, so 15, 22.
This creature is on its last legs.
Okay, well, I'm going to take my second attack against that bastard.
Okay.
11 plus 11 is 22.
It's going to hit.
Or 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 2 for rage is 16 more points of damage.
It is dead.
Okay.
It only had 4 hit points left.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure he's good and dead.
Yeah.
I use my movement to crush those ice charges a little bit. No. Just step down and stomp on the ice charges. I will actually use what little movement I have to move, because I only have about 5 feet of movement now, to move up here.
Okay.
And bonus action, we will pop Echo back out. That's it.
Okay. Very good. At the end of your... no, I can't do that.
Sure you can.
Well, okay. At the end of your... he's going to do his a legendary action. Basically, he's going to fist Ivan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He could make one attack with his fist as a legendary action. Let me go ahead and roll that. He's got a 23 AC. 12 plus 8 is a dirty 20, so that's a miss. That was his legendary action at the end of Eric's turn. Now he's got his own action. He's going to... I need to play the same rules as I played to myself. I need to make a decision quickly. as his action, he's going to Ice Shard Wolfguard.
Oh, of course he is.
And man, I'm not really. So that's a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So I need you to make. Is anyone near you?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. The shard explodes,
Yeah, dex save.
and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's 12. That's going to fail.
Okay. So the original damage. So this is piercing. First.
Okay.
2d6 plus 6. That's 7 plus 6. That's 13 for the piercing damage, and 2d8. 8 and 4. That is 12 points of cold damage, and
I'll take 6 of that.
yeah, and you'll have disadvantage on your next weapon attack. That's how I rolled it for having frost.
Okay. So it
Um,
was 13 points of piercing damage, you said?
13 points of piercing damage, and then it was 12 of cold damage,
Okay.
and disadvantage on your next weapon attack. And
70.
very good. So moving along, it
I gotta
is
make concentration check. For, let's see, I took 19
circle
total,
thing,
so that I gotta make a 10 or better. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Good. Thanks for reminding me about that. Wolfguard, it is round 5.
Decisions. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and have my dragon go first, and I'll make its con save against the frost effect. 16, probably not gonna do it.
Hang on. I believe. Let's see. Freezing aura. 16 is the con save.
Oh, perfect.
DC.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna have him start by breathing fire on him.
Okay.
For shit damage though. Did a whole
And
6
this is
points
number
of
3.
damage.
This is number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay. Then a 26 will definitely hit.
So you're firing 2 firebolts? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm having I have the dragon breathe on him.
Right. That should
it.
be a con
Dex
save,
save,
right?
yeah.
Or dex save. Okay. And then you're already rolling to see if you hit with your firebolt.
No, I'm having the
No,
dragon
it's
rend.
rending.
Let the dragon
rend.
take its
I'm
turn
sorry,
first,
rend.
and then I'm gonna do something else.
Well, before you do that, I mean, how much damage did you do with your fire breath?
6.
All right, still standing. I
Yeah.
just wanted. Okay.
Plus 4.
And what'd you do? And you get 2 rend or just 1 rend?
2 rends. So the
2.
first one was
Okay.
12.
Okay. 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. That kills number 3.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, again, he only had 13 hit points left.
Okay.
So you've still got Now I don't think you have. I'm not sure if you have any movement left with the spiritual garden.
I haven't
guardian.
been tracking it, to be honest, but that's okay, because I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the dragon.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 4 charges from my Voyager staff. And the frostbitten guy here needs to make a save against banishment.
A banishment. Okay. Let me pull him up, which is a spell.
Yep.
Okay. What's the DC? Like, what's
the DC is 17.
Is it intelligent or what's the stat that I'm rolling?
Not 100%
I think it's a wisdom.
I think it's charisma, actually.
Oh, I think you may be right.
For banishment, so. I don't use it
I'm
often
pulling it
enough
up.
to have it off the top of my head.
Target must succeed a Constitution saving, or sorry, Charisma saving throw,
Okay.
or be banished.
So that's an 18.
Damn. Okay.
Well, just
He made
I'll
it
let
by
you.
1.
I'll share it with you at the end of. I'll send you the
It's a
stat
dragon,
after.
so they usually have high charisma.
It's not a dragon. Whatever frostbitten is.
It's not a dragon. It's not a dragon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's much larger than the smaller creatures that you've been fighting. They're almost like mini me's compared to this. How colossal this creature is.
Action. Oh, but I can't cast 2-leveled spells. Never mind. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. I think what's going to happen here is Ivan is going to go toe to toe with Frost 2.
Yeah.
And again, I'll just say you did 50 points of damage.
Okay.
To that. And took 2 points. So that's let's just say 30 HP cold. And he's that's the only thing he could do really, because he's rooted by the aura of Frost anyways.
Yeah.
And that was the only creature that was within 5 feet of him. Frost 2 is going to go ahead and I rolled a 5. He's going to go ahead and Frost Breath Ivan.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say that in this case, he's going to take half of whatever the max damage is.
And then have it again because he's raging, so. I mean, if you're.
Well, I'll tell you what. Eric, go ahead and just roll a d20 for him.
All right. You want like a con save for him?
Yeah, let's just make a con save for him.
I'm pretty sure his con's about close to what mine is.
He gets a plus 5.
And he has a plus 4 proficiency bonus, so that gives him a plus 9.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 for him, so that would be a 24.
Okay.
Yeah, without the proficiency.
He just messaged me. He says, I said, are you coming back on? Oh, I think, John, you just messaged me. You could use your phone. Oh, I see. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, you could use your phone to at least join the call, like, so you know what's going
on.
Yeah, I texted him and I got no response. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was his computer that's the problem.
You don't think it was his computer that was the problem?
No, but I'll tell you when we're done.
Okay. 88. There you go. Frost wave. Here we go. 88. It's about the medium of the roll. That's 35 points, so half. So let's say he takes 8. So
what was it? 35 halved would be what? 17.
And
then halved again.
Raging. Yeah.
Yeah. So 8. Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. That being the case, moving on, trying to move this quickly here, is that because
Harvey.
area. Oh.
Rocky.
Yeah. So at the end of Ivan's turn, the Frostbiten's going to do a legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
And I need he's gonna legendary action against Ivan. He's going to Frost Blast. So go ahead and make a dex save for John.
I rolled an 8 plus whatever his dex is.
He's got it +5, so that's 13. So 4d8 cold damage, half.
+4 because oh wait, I don't know if he's efficient in dex saves as a barbarian. No, it's con and strength as a barbarian, so never mind.
Oh, I didn't roll that hot anyway. So 14 half. So he takes 7 points. So it's a total of 45 HP. And he's got like a total of what, 80? 100?
Barbarians do get advantage on dexterity saves on things that they can see.
Oh, that's right, because they get evasion.
Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't push it back too hard.
All right. So he takes 3 points. He's taking a total of 48. That being said, that was his legendary action. At the end of Ivan's turn, Frost 2 is going to be off. I rolled a 4. Is going to Frost Breath him.
That was after Frost 2's turn, actually. It's Irik's turn. Frost 2 already breathed on Ivan.
Yeah, Frost Bite did his legendary action at the end of Ivan's turn. Frost 2 was just now attacking Ivan.
Frost 2 already breathed on Ivan this round.
Yeah,
No, that was Frostbitten doing a legendary action at the end of Ivan's turn. Now it's Frost 2's turn.
You did attack with Frost 2.
Ivan.
You did that already, though. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You
took
did.
Things out of
You
order.
did.
You went
Yeah,
Ivan,
you
then
took him out
Frost
of
2,
order.
then legendary for Frostbitten.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair. Okay,
Yeah.
Eric. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, yeah. It's like, we're not trying to kill his character.
No, I'm not trying to kill his character.
Yeah. So that would put me next.
Yeah.
Damn it. Kind of hoping that somebody would take my echo out this turn, but that's fine.
You can move the echo.
Yeah, because he's not.
Restricted. Yeah.
He's not restricted at all. So he will move 5, 15. Then I'm going to bonus action trade places with him.
Okay.
So
At that point, I do need you to make a con save.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Save
for both your echo and yourself, since you're within that 15-foot aura.
Okay. Well, for myself, it is a 22.
Okay, no problem.
And for my echo, it would have been an 8. Sorry, it would have been a 10.
That's 16's the DC.
Okay. So he would have failed. The echo would have failed.
Yeah.
What's
at the beginning of the turn?
What's the
ruling on that?
No. But what's
the effect?
Effect.
You wouldn't be able to switch places with him if he bipped out like at the beginning of the turn. You wouldn't be.
Oh, it does damage to him. That's why I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
it did damage to. Yeah, it does
Okay,
damage to him. It did 5 points of damage,
Okay.
and
That's what
slowed him by
I'm trying.
10.
I can't remember. There's been so many
Or
actions. I
actually,
can't remember.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Let me just go here.
Yeah.
It's no, I stand corrected. No, you can do that. The effect. Yeah, go ahead and you can do that. And there's no don't worry about it. Yeah, go ahead and flip. He'll take the damage, but you can flip with positions with him.
So he's gone. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, he did his job.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm going to go for the rule of cool as opposed to the rule of school. So
I will make my 2 attacks.
Hey guys, where's Don?
We don't know.
Question.
He fell off.
yeah.
First attack is a 15 plus 11, so that'll most likely hit 26.
Yeah, that's on frostbite. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
second one is a 16. So that'll
That
probably
does
miss.
not hit. Yeah.
For 14 plus 2 for rage would be 16 points of damage against frostbite.
And what kind of damage is that?
That's my +1 slashing.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure everything adds up.
Yeah, I'm using my swords. That's
Okay. Anything else?
that was action, bonus action, and movement. Because
Okay. As a legendary action at the end of your turn, he's going to take a fist swipe at you.
I'm getting fisted. Woohoo!
And so let's go ahead and do that. 13 plus 8 is 21.
That hits.
Okay, and that is okay. Okay, so let's start off with this one. 2D. 7 plus 6 is 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I take that half, which would be 6.
And then 8 points of cold damage.
And I take all of that.
And your next melee attack is at disadvantage.
Cool. Got it.
Because of the frost effect.
Mhm.
That was his legendary action at the end of your turn.
Now it's his turn.
And now it's his turn. He is going to go ahead and as his action, summon the elemental. Oh, hang on, what am I doing here? Ah, there you go. We'll make this frost. And new initiative roll of that's fine. It's rolled an 8, so it doesn't make any difference. And that was his action. As his movement, he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to come up to here.
Of course he is.
So I get my reaction then against him.
Yes, you get your opportunity attack.
Now it's my next attack.
It's your next
That'll be
attack, so it's at
disadvantage,
disadvantage.
That's at disadvantage.
Yeah,
so
because of the frost
I mean,
effect.
it's cool. I get to waste my disadvantage. That's a 17 plus 11, so that would have been a hit. And that's a 13 plus 11, so that's a 24 to hit.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage. Yeah.
24 to hit. And what was the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet. But I roll a 1 plus 7, which is 8 plus 2 for damage, so or 2 for rage, so 10.
10. Okay.
Not much, but
Hey.
I got rid of that disadvantage.
Yeah. This, and you did damage. So I mean, that's a win-win. You did
Yeah.
damage, but you got rid of the disadvantage. So
Yep.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your turn, right? Oh, that was your
No,
opportunity
it's
attack. That was your
Frostman's
opportunity
turn.
attack, 'cause I
Yeah.
moved up. So that was
Yep.
his movement. He summoned the creature as his action. He doesn't have any bonus action to say. I think this is at the round 5, isn't it? Or 6?
Something like that.
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Wolfgar.
Alright, so bonus action, I'm going to move this guy up to 60 feet so that everybody gets covered by it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to expend 2 charges from my staff and Misty Step. Oh, come the fuck
Okay.
back over here.
Okay. So, 1,
You're like,
2,
I don't want to be near this guy.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's my turn for this round because I cast a spell.
Okay.
So.
All right. As a legendary action at the end of your turn or your round, I need Eric to make a dex saving throw, please. As a frozen blast of cold air, frozen blast comes your way. It's 10, 15. Yep.
Danger sense. I have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that I can see, while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So, thank God. I didn't realize that danger sense
Yeah.
I had, and until Rocky went and told us. So, it still sucks because it's a 14.
Okay. That's the DC on that's 18.
Okay.
And 20 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And that was the end of Eric's turn, right?
I never went.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that
was the end
That
of
was the end of
Wolfgar's
Wolf.
turn.
I'm sorry. That was the end of Wolfgar. Yeah. So Ivan's going to go ahead and Molly Wop on number 2 again. I hate playing other people's characters. I'm trying to be extremely point of fair about this. And I think with the multiple attacks and his barbarian and his rage and everything like that, I think that's
Yeah, that's fair.
50 points per round DPS, or DPR, whatever you want to call it. At the end of that, let's see. Frost 2 is going to Frost Breath Eric and the unicorn.
Okay.
So
the
I need you
unicorn's
to
not
make.
actually there, so.
Oh, okay. It's just kind of a manifestation.
Yeah, I'm just using it as an icon to control the 60-foot radius.
Okay.
Or 60 feet
Go ahead, Eric.
diameter, rather.
What is this?
It's a Constitution save against the frost wave. It's a 15-foot.
That would be a 17.
17 is the DC for this here. So you'll take half of 8d8.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh. So 32 half would be 16.
Right.
And let me see. Let me just make a roll here. I rolled a 6 to let you know. All right. So that was his action. And the and he'll stay put. At the because that was Frost. Oh, I skipped over Frost 2. I just did Frost 1. Frost 2 again is going to take 2 swipes at Ivan. And 18 and a dirty 20. So none of those hit. But what and that's it, I believe, for I just want to make sure what's the distance here. Oh, okay, great. Eric, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
I'm hurting pretty bad, and that's for 11 points of healing.
Okay.
And then I will make 2 attacks against what is that? Frost 1 next to me.
That's yeah, Frost 1.
Which is a whole new creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 2 attacks. A 17.
Does not hit.
Okay. And next attack, that's a crit.
Okay.
Thank God. All right, so 8 plus a D8. Really? Okay. So that's 10 plus 7 is 17 plus 2 for rage would be 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Okay. Good. Yeah. Very good. Anything else?
Nope. That was action, bonus action, and I'm not moving. So.
All right. It is the Frostbitten's turn. He is going to move up to here and do 2 attacks against Eirik.
Okay.
He's going to do 2 fist attacks. And let's go ahead and roll that. So 18.
That hits.
And 10. So
that misses.
All right. Your next attack is a melee attack is at disadvantage.
Okay.
And 8 plus 6, that's 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And where did my D8 go? Oh, come on, Mike.
Oh wait, 14 points of bludgeoning damage, so I half that, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually okay.
And then 7 points of cold damage. And yeah, and your next attack is at disadvantage. Melee attack.
Okay.
Okay. And I think, well, he just moved there. That's his round. So, top of the 6th round.
Okay.
Wolfguard, you're up next.
I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast Frostbitten.
Okay.
Let's see. So the first one, 12. That's not gonna hit. Second one is a 20. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is a 25.
Okay. Those 2 last ones hit.
Okay. For a total of 12 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action cast a 4th level healing word on Eirik.
Okay, because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. And how many points did you heal him back for?
That's what I'm working on right now. That's
40
4 at 4th level. So 2, 3, 2, 8 plus 5. It's 13, plus he gets an additional 5. Everybody in the circle gets 5.
So it's 18 for me.
So, yeah.
Frost and Frostbitten get 5 back?
No.
No.
Just
Oh,
my
I thought
allies.
everybody. I don't feel very inclusive here.
Let's just say you've hurt the fuck out of my character. So.
I'll do my best to try to
Well-
keep him alive, but you know.
Hey,
You gotta get
no,
closer
that's
so
cool.
I can touch you.
All right.
That's my turn.
So that was your anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
That was action and bonus action.
Yeah, as a legendary action at the end of your turn, he's going to take Frostbitten's going to take a fist to Eric. 16.
16 misses.
All right. Ivan is going to go ahead and attack. I keep forgetting about these guys. Frost number 2. Okay. And takes two points of area damage. So 50 HP. Oh man, my pen just died. It's my favorite pens. Gun. All right. New pen.
Did somebody like just move a desk across the room?
Yeah. Frostbitten is at the end of Ivan's turn is going to Frost Blast Eric. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. All right. Gotta have advantage. That is a 18.
18. The DC on this is 18.
Yep.
Okay. For a dex. So you take half. And half would be 9 points. Okay. Of cold damage.
All right.
Yeah. And that was into that.
Yeah, he did his at the end of Ivan's turn.
Yeah. So Frost 2 is going to take 2 swipes at Ivan. That's a natty 1 and a I can't make this stuff up.
He's just got a natty 1 again, or a nat 20 this time.
It was a nat 20 and a nat 1. So his second attack critted. His first attack. Let me go ahead and roll the. Actually, I'm going to roll on the chart here of what a crit fail is. Crit fail. The fumble thing. Okay, let's just see if this applies. Rolled a 9. No effect. Okay. And our rule for crits is that it's max damage plus plus the roll. So that being the case, let me get 3d6 plus 5 is 18 plus 5 is so it's 23 plus 3d6 plus 5. That's 6, 7, 10 plus 5, 15. That's 8. That's 38 and halved, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1, 8.
19.
So it's 19 points on top of that. So he's down 69 from his 180.
Yeah, he's barely been touched. really, by his standards anyway.
Yeah. He's not even halfway down. So
Yeah.
And again, as a point of fairness, because he's not on here, as it gets to the point where he's getting in that danger zone, I'll have a bonus action, a greater healing potion.
I think he took 5 of them, so yeah.
Yeah, because I took 1.
All right, that was the end of Frost 2. Frost 1 is going to let me just roll the 3. So he's going to move up and he's going to do 2 attacks against Eric.
Yeah.
And these are 2 stabbing attacks. So I shouldn't be rolling a d8 when I need a d20. 16 plus 8. So it's
That'll hit. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And 11 plus 8. That's 19.
That still hits.
Okay. So the damage is 3d6 plus 5 for each hit.
Okay.
That's 5. 11 plus 5 is 16 for the first hit.
So 8 points of damage.
6, 12 plus 5, 17 points for the second hit.
So I am down.
Shit.
I'm at -1.
-1. Okay. Now again, how I do healing, like if you're below 0, you have to heal above to get someone above the 0 for them to become conscious again.
Yep.
Oh
So
shit!
if you took
heal has
100, let's
range.
just
I
say,
didn't realize that.
What's that?
I didn't realize my most powerful healing spell actually has a range. I don't have to touch him. You're fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's just say for argument's sake, you take 100 points of damage, and that brought you down to like -50. You'd have to heal within until you either failed or saved 3 times on your death saving throw.
Yeah.
To bring you back up to being conscious again, you would have to heal that amount to bring it to 1 or above.
Yep. Got it.
And I think that's a point of fairness, because if you take massive damage, that you should almost
Yeah.
as opposed
there
to
are
being
also
like,
spells that will fix that anyway. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got Revivify. Well, this is to counterbalance that, because
Yeah.
I think Revivify you have to. It's a touch spell, so it adds a little bit more dynamic mechanic to the combat. I'm gonna have to coin that phrase, dynamic mechanic. You can use it. All right. So, anyways, back to the game. Streamers, is that
That was Frost 1.
that was Frost 1. Eric, go ahead and make your first death saving throw.
Isn't it on my turn that I make it? Oh yeah, it's my
It
turn.
is your
Never
turn.
Yeah, it is your turn. Yeah.
It is your
Never
turn.
mind. That's
Ask
a
and thou shalt
16.
receive.
That's a 16. So
Yeah,
that's
you
a pass.
save on your first one. Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Everybody still alive?
No.
No.
Eric just went down.
What happened?
Eric's unconscious at the moment. He just went down 10 seconds
-1.
ago.
Yep.
And John, is John's character still alive? He just fell off of the game?
Yeah, his character has only taken like 25 damage or something like that.
69.
No, it's
like-
He's taken 69 points of damage out of 180.
Out of 1 something, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try to look at the screen. We got 2 hours left, boys. It's been a hell of a road trip.
I'm just over here just trying to heal and fucking not die.
Oh, there's Big Bad still there.
Yeah, Big Bad has barely been
A
touched.
couple of his little baddies are still there.
Yeah, especially since he added a baddie back in.
Yeah, he summoned one.
We had, yeah. Little bastard. That's cool.
As a so that Eric, that was your this that you saved on your saving throw.
Yep.
So Frostbitten is going to
Take a legendary action.
Make a legendary action and one fist hit.
That's 2 fails.
Yeah, that's 2 fails. As his action, so that was his legendary action at the end of Eric's turn.
Yep.
He's going to go over here and make 2 attacks against. Actually, let me just double check here. What can I do here? Yeah, so I'm going to make 2 fist attacks.
Mike might be the first DM to wipe us all out.
18 plus 8, that's
No.
26.
No, he's not.
And 17.
Like I said, you missed last
Yeah,
week's
those both
from
hit.
JD.
No, but I mean
What's
complete
that?
TPK.
It was. It could have been.
Yeah.
So, John, it was 26 and 17.
Yeah, those both hit.
Oh, okay.
My AC is only
Although,
13,
I don't know what
dude.
your AC is, so I'm
had you made it, I don't think it would have went that route. I think it'd have been. I don't know if it would have changed it, but I know it would have been different.
all right. So for the first hit is 7 plus 6. That's 13 of bludgeoning and 7 of cold.
Okay, so 20.
And the second hit, that's not so good. So it's 9 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of cold.
13. Oof.
34, 33.
I don't know. I'm down to
Total.
I need
50
you
out
to
of
make
97.
a Constitution saving throw,
What?
or a concentration saving throw for your circle.
Oh, that doesn't require concentration.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
spell.
Oh, I thought it was a concentration spell.
No, the only thing I was
No, that's his
concentrating on was the
icon.
dragon.
I'm sorry, say that again.
The only thing I was concentrating on was the dragon.
Dragon. Okay.
Guys,
This is just kind of an area of effect that. Yeah.
stay alive, or else like it'll be brand new crew.
Yeah.
Cheese, love, hair grid.
All right. So that was the Frostbitten's turn.
Okay.
And Wolfguard, it is you.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is cast Heal on Eric.
Okay.
He gets 70 points back.
That's correct.
Yeah, 70 plus 5 for my aura, so he gets 75 hit points back.
Okay.
I will get 5
I'm at
hit
74
points
then.
back. Mark off my 6th level spell slot. What the fuck do I want to do now?
Get the heck out of the dodge.
Yeah, I wish I could. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna run away. I can't see the. There we go.
All right.
So
So
that's like
you'll get an opportunity attack at that point.
right. That's like 10 there, right? So 10,
Mhm.
Yeah.
15,
That is
and
a
it's difficult
21 to
terrain,
hit.
right? So oh yeah, he'll hit.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you can only move. So a difficult terrain's 15, and I don't know if you've been hit or not, but with the aura of freezing from the elementals.
no,
but,
I never was.
Okay. All right. So the damage on the opportunity attack is 4 plus 6. That's 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 12 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
And he'll take his legendary action now.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to
to
shout, Ivan, I could use some help here.
he'll do his legendary action at the end of Wolfguard's turn to Frost Blast Eric.
All right.
And that brings up Ivan.
What? Wait, the Frost Blast.
Yeah.
You...
Okay. So Frost Blast releases a blast of cold energy. Each creature within a 15-foot of this Colossus must make a DC 18 deck save.
Okay.
Or take an average of 18 cold damage.
Well, I got a 23 on my deck save because I have advantage. Thank God.
But okay. So you'll take half of that, which is 9.
Okay.
And so now it's Ivan's turn, right? Because that was the end of Wolfguard. He did his reaction or his legendary action. I'm sorry, 2 different things. And Ivan's going to take a swipe at one swipe at this creature and kill. It only had 1 hit point left, so it decapitates it, and I think he normally has like 40 feet of movement.
Yeah,
or
he has
something
40
like
feet of movement, but
so
he's
do,
also he's been rooted in place.
That's right.
He's frozen.
Yeah, for a minute.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah. We have not done 10
Yeah, we're
rounds,
in round 6. So. Oh, how close are we? Yep. As a legendary action, at the end of Ivan's turn, the Colossus is going to take a
fist.
Yeah, it's going to take a fist. And 14 plus 8 is 22.
That'll hit.
Three, 9 plus 6 is 15 of bludgeoning.
So
and
7.
Yeah, and 13 of cold.
I'll get to half that one. All right.
Okay. And so that was the legendary action after Ivan. It is now Frost 1.
All right.
I need you to go ahead and make a. Oh, you've already saved for that for 24 hours. The Frost 1's going to take 2 swipes at you, 2 stabs with his limbs. The first one, 2 plus 8 is 10, and second one's an 18 plus 8. That's 26.
That'll hit.
In all fairness, Iric is technically prone right now.
Yeah. I haven't stood back up, so he gets advantage on that first hit. So you can say
that's a 14.
Okay. So he still misses. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I appreciate you keeping that. So that's 12 plus 6. That's 18 for the first hit, or the only hit.
Yeah.
For bludgeoning.
Halved.
Yeah, and
So
then
9.
the cold damage is 10 plus. Oh, this is that 10 plus 5. So 15 points of. No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a total of 15 points for the stab.
Oh.
No cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can. Got it. All right.
Yeah, the 2 creatures have different.
Yep.
Things. So, that being said, that was Frostbite 1. It's
my turn.
Yeah. The class is going to use his legendary action.
Yeah.
It's at the end of any creature's turn.
No, it's cool.
Go ahead and he'll see. I've already done that. All right, we'll try this. Go ahead and give me a. Don't you like it when they go? They give you the DC save, but they don't say what it's against. So each creature within 5 feet of must make it succeed and become. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Give me a Constitution save.
Me.
As snow magically swirls around this large creature.
My con save 13 plus 8 would be 21.
Seemed like your eyes were trying to freeze over for a second, but you blinked and it kind of took out the specks out of your eyes.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3. And there, I believe that's your turn.
So I will use my movement to stand up.
Okay.
Then I'm going to bonus action my healing potion.
Okay.
Which is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4.
That's 5.
For a greater healing.
Yep. Plus 6 is 11. That's for 15 points of healing.
Not bad.
No.
What does that bring you up to?
51.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a beating here.
Oh yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. I have a backup character. It happens.
Oh yeah, I do too.
And I will take 2 attacks against Frost 1.
Okay.
First attack is going to be a 23 to hit.
How much?
Second attack is going to be a 13, which is a miss.
The 13. What was the first one? I didn't hear you.
Huh?
What was the
it was a
attack?
22.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. That is for max damage, so 15 points of damage, but I am no longer raging, so.
Oh yeah, because you went down.
Because that was unconscious. Yep. And I used my bonus action to stand.
Yeah.
So. Or to, yeah.
So you're still technically prone, right?
No,
I stood.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I stood.
You use your bonus action to down a potion.
I used my movement to stand.
Gotcha.
My bonus action to take a potion.
Uh-huh.
And then I took 2 attacks, but I'm no longer raging because I was unconscious.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
Not unless you're going to let me take a double barrel bonus action.
I wish you could. I wish there were some times I could, but not today. So let me go ahead and roll. Let's see.
Yeah, one of the rogue archetypes, Baldur's Gate 3, has the ability to take multiple bonus actions.
Yeah. Well, that's
What does? I've never heard of a class that could do that.
Rogue.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, rogue. Okay.
But that's in Baldur's Gate. That's a video game. So
yeah.
They kind of manipulated the rules a little bit. Quite a bit.
All right. And that's the end of your turn, right, Eric?
Yep.
Okay.
He's used all 3 of his legendaries.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. What's that?
I said he's used all 3 of his legendaries for the turn.
That's right.
So.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I've been running up. He's going to go ahead and do 2 fist attacks against Eric.
All right.
Natty 20 on the first one, and 24 on the second.
Cool.
That's the first nat 20 to the whole session here that I've had. All right, here we go. So it is 18. Plus 4, 9 plus It's 29 points on the first hit.
Ouch. Okay.
And on the second hit, I'm sorry, 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Then the frost damage.
And then plus the frost damage, which is 16 plus 4, 20 points of cold damage.
Frost damage. Okay.
Yeah. That was the first hit.
Mhm.
And then the second hit, 5 plus 4 is 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15 bludgeoning.
Okay. I am down to negative 13.
And the cold damage would be 11 points of cold damage.
So I'm down to negative 24.
Shit.
And as his double barrel bonus action, he's going to claim the start of round 7. You guys need to take a bathroom break or anything like that?
No, I'm good.
I'm good right now.
Give me 60 seconds. Let me go use it. I have
No.
down so much tea right now. I probably could be in South Carolina sitting on a rooftop bar drinking so many of these iced teas. I'll be right back.
I think I'm going to try to risk my staff and try to banish.
All right, there we go. Sorry. No, my headset died, so
Oh.
I didn't even get a. I missed right as he was like, "Oh, let me go." I'm like, "All right."
No, I'm gonna risk losing my staff to try to banish that thing again.
All right.
Just so we have a minute of availability to.
What is it? If you exceed the number of points, you have DC to destroy the staff.
Basically, if I use the last charge, I have to not roll a 1 on a d20.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, no.
All right. Back to the shenanigans here.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the last 4 charges on my staff to banish frostbitten again.
Okay. And what kind of save is that?
Charisma.
Charisma. Gotcha. 18.
Damn it. Okay, well the staff doesn't go away,
Shit.
so that's fine. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. As a legendary action, the frostbite will take a hit on Eric.
Yep.
This.
So that's 2 saves gone.
Yep.
Well, provided he hits him.
I have a feeling that I would see that and come up and attack.
He can't get
Frostbite.
rooted.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep.
That's probably the best strategy, to just root the barbarian in place.
And because he can't attack,
He's lost his rage.
he loses his rage. Yep.
Yep. Shit.
Means he can now take full damage.
Any creature starts with a turn, the saving throw has its movement reduced by 10 and takes 5 points of damage. Yeah, it's still okay. All right.
So I
That's it.
basically does nothing.
Well, what
Yep.
kind of range attacks does Ivan have?
I think he's got some javelins, but
We don't know.
Let's just say he pitches 2 javelins, or and hits with 1 for 10 points. Okay, as a kind of a point of fairness thing. All right. At the end of Ivan's turn, the Colossus will go ahead and take his second legendary effect and go ahead and let's see if you can do this.
Go ahead and kill Eric. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Well,
in reality, it's not. Is it a dumb creature? I don't know, but it already thought it had killed me once. And then I stood back up and started swinging again.
Yeah, it's got an intelligence of 14.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Not
enough to know.
Yeah.
But what I will see here.
I mean, Frost 1 can do it too. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I was. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to take a hit on you.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 2 death saving throws.
I already had taken 2, so.
Oh.
I am.
If I manage to survive this, though, I can bring you back. Maybe.
All right.
That was his legendary action.
Yep.
Frost. Well, that was. I'm sorry. That was from Frost 1, right?
No, that was
Frostbite's
legendary action.
Oh, legendary action.
Yep.
Okay.
So now it's Frost 1's turn.
Now it's Frost 1. Frost 1's going to move 30 feet up to Ivan and engage him with 2 attacks. 22 is the top one, so neither of them hit. Frostbitten here is going to. Let me just make sure. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3 is and he's going to.
I'm assuming he's got at least a 10-foot reach.
His reach is 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm out of his range.
So he'll ice shard you.
Oh, well, that works.
I need to go ahead and make a dex saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. It's got to hit. It's got to hit first. Hang on. It's a 10's not going to hit.
Oh, thank God.
No. So that's its movement and its action. So it is the top of the round. Wolfgar, you're about yeah. You're about 8 feet.
Yeah.
8 feet from this colossal creature. It's huge. Stands about 15 feet tall.
Let's see.
Barely looks like it's been scratched.
Yeah. What level is the spell? 4th. Oh, that's
Eric, during this time, your vision is starting to clear, and you're seeing Sol and Rykon looking over top of you.
All right.
Handing you a beer. And
I will definitely reach out. Yep.
and wiping the window to see what's happening below.
Okay, I need a frostbite to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution. He's got a 18 con. Okay. 15 plus 4 is 19.
Okay, so he'll take half. As soon as I find all my d8s. There we go, 3. 8d8 necrotic damage coming at him.
How much?
8d8.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. So that's 16 plus 7.
I've gone through 2 pins now.
Oh, baby. Plus another 6 is 29, plus 18. 9 and 10 is 39, and 8 is 47. 10. 57, so half of 57.
Okay, 57. So 40. 20. 23. Okay. 23. Okay. Very good. And that was your action?
Yep.
Okay. And what else would you like to do?
Action and movement. I don't have any bonus action spells that are worth a shit right now. Or that I could cast because they're all leveled anyway, so. That's my turn.
Okay. Ivan is going to again take 2 hits on the frost element, which is number 1. So that is that. I said 50, so that's to be fair. Oh, there you go. Okay, very good. The frostbitten is going to move its 30 feet across the frozen ice, and it's going to do multiple attacks.
Yep.
And here we go. 18 plus 8 is 26 on the first one.
Yeah.
And that 20 on the second one.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let's do this. All right. So here's the first one with the 26 to hit. It's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Plus 10 points of cold damage.
Jesus.
And the second one, it starts off at 18 to bludgeon. Hang on, before I roll. 4 plus, that's 10, so that's 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I'm down.
And the cold damage for that would be 12 plus 16, 28 points of cold damage. That was the correct.
28 is what?
56.
Okay.
All right.
50. Yeah, I'm at like negative 26.
All right. And I'm going to say, in lieu of time here, Frostbite's going to move over and just start double teaming up on Ivan.
I don't think Ivan can survive this.
What I will do is at some point,
Top of the round. That's a fail.
when I talk to John,
Fail.
yeah, let's see if you can get up to at least stable.
Yeah. I succeeded on 1 after 2. And then fail. Nope, I failed all 3 death saves. I'm dead.
Right.
So, yeah, party wipe. We're all dead.
Well, you guys lasted more than 8 rounds with creatures that were strong. The problem is that once they started, okay. So here's the creatures that you fought. You fought a frostbitten colossus. And started out with 3 frost elementals. One of the actions.
Get those because I can't find them in the.
Yeah, I'll send them to you.
Found it on Pinterest.
And they're just adaptations of ice elemental and a colossal ice colossus.
Yeah.
You would have banished it. You would have banished it if it didn't have advantage on spell attacks. It has a
spell resistance.
Yeah.
I was also kind of expecting it to have legendary resistance too, so.
It doesn't. It's not. It's 3 legendary actions. Is it can make 1 attack with the fist. One was a blizzard, which I was trying to do on Eric to blind him, and then one of them is called Frozen Blast, which actually takes 2 actions. Is the 15-foot cone that does 4d8 of cold damage and knocks you prone. So.
How much XP do we get for losing?
Well, I can tell you how
None.
much you would have gotten from winning, and that would have been Hoover would have survived. It was 13,000 XP for the Colossus, and 1,800 for each of the elementals. So 4 times, let's just say 8 plus 14. So somewhere around about 22,000 divided by whoever's in the party. How I figured out the challenge rating on this, I looked at everyone's level and average DPS and matched it up 1 for 1 for the DPS that these guys would do on average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried, man. That's.
Yeah, it was not much you could do.
I had 1 6th level slot, and it was either going to be a sunbeam or a heal. And when Eric went down, I was like, okay, I got to heal him.
Out of game. Again, I don't want to break that 4th wall too much, but out of game, there were a couple of environmental things that could have been done, and that is that even though fire really did damage to the elementals, additional damage.
Yeah.
If the Colossus takes fire damage, its attacks do not apply frost at the end of the next turn. So that it didn't take any damage from that. But then again, you weren't affected by the frostbite, 30-foot frostbite aura.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Also, I was keeping track on how much fire damage. I don't know if you picked up on that. I was trying to keep track of how much fire damage you were doing to each of the creatures.
Yeah.
And if you had done 25 plus points of damage of fire to a standing creature, the ice beneath it would have cracked and broke.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you only did 16 on one of them, and then the creature moved, and then you did like 11, and then, so you weren't hitting that 25 hit point damage of the ice beneath it.
Yeah, I'd have to score major on my firebolt for that because it's only 3d10 at this level.
Well, that's why I was keeping track of like what your firebolt was doing, what the fire breath was doing. If it had hit both the same creature, it probably would have done at least 25 points of damage, right?
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
actually,
So that
I think
at
I
that
did
point,
to
it would
one
have
of
cracked,
them
yeah, and that would have given you the clue that
because I
you're
did
not
the.
only fighting on difficult terrain, but they also, because of fire, I was going to take in consideration they're going to be, the terrain around them would melt and crack, and that would be a way to do that. So there were contingencies of using the environment to combat them.
Yeah.
No, that's a TPK.
Yeah, no, that's just how it works.
Well, you guys, I tell you what, taking in consideration so I was taking in consideration blue and your wolf, and and I figured you were going to summon a unicorn, or you were going to start pulling
totem of some
summons
kind
out from everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what it's what your character is really built around. I wanted to make sure that it was apples to apples combat.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah,
I'm not upset.
Okay. Well, I didn't go into it going, man, I'm really just going to throw the kitchen sink at him. I went at it as to knowing how much damage per round you guys can do.
Yeah.
On average.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, well, I think one of the things that hamstrung this session was John didn't, he wasn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like what happened last week, where
well, even
JD
if he
wasn't
had
here.
actually been here, he was frozen in place. There was nothing anybody could do about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the effect of the frost elemental. Let me read that to you. Freezing aura. Any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the elemental must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw or have its movement reduced by 10 and take 5 points of cold damage. Yeah.
Wait, is that just for the round?
It does not. There's no clarification on that, so I took it as it didn't have any time length.
Huh.
Yeah. I took it as a minute.
Yeah, that seems like somebody didn't think about that when they put the creature together.
Yeah.
Because normally abilities like that are like for the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way,
So,
even if you stacked a bunch of them and got your movement reduced to 0, it would only be for that turn.
Yeah, this creature is Wizard of the Coast. It's based on the Ice Hide Golem, but it's called the Frost Elemental. And then the Colossus, who's chaotic evil, has magic resistance against spells and other magical effects. Has multiple attacks, 2 fists or 1 ice shard, and in addition can use its frostbite feature, which is if you get 30 feet within it, then you are if you start your round within 30 feet, you must make a Constitution save. If you save, you become immune for 24 hours. It's almost like a frighten effect.
Yeah.
If once you save from it, then you really don't have to ever worry about it. But it also acts in kind of like that. What's that ability like shadows have and ghosts have that they reduce your max hit points so
ability
that
drain.
you can't heal above it.
Yeah.
that frostbite, if you don't save against it, then it can really cascade into a limiting how much you can heal.
Yeah.
And then once per day, the Colossus can call a frost elemental within 30 feet of itself.
Oh, of course. It was the. Yeah, once per day. Damn it.
Once per day. Yeah. So, anyways, I'll send these guys.
Yeah.
I'll send this over to you.
So when you actually look up most of those freezing aura creatures that start their turn within 20 feet must succeed a con save or take 2d8 cold damage and have their speed reduced to 0 until the start of next turn. Is usually what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, good to know for future reference.
But the way that creature was written, it isn't. That way I finally found it. That creature, and it does say freezing aura. Any creature that starts his turn within 10 feet of the elemental must succeed a DC 16 con save, or have its movement reduced by 10 feet and take 5 points of cold damage. So, if I had DM'd it, I would think of 10 feet per turn. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
So, I would have done that. However,
but when you stack all
I'm not
four
gonna
of them
argue.
on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So if there's 4 of them around you, and you failed on 3 of those,
You
or
reduce
failed
30.
on 4, you would still be at 0.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the difficult terrain. Yeah, this was well done, Mike.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah, the freezing aura is different than the Colossus area of effect.
Yeah.
It's something that even if you save against the frostbite and you're 24 hours immune to the frostbite effect, the freezing aura is different. It's